What I am is what's in me, and I'll stay strong, that's who I'll be. And I will always be the best me that I can be. There's only one me I am in. Have a dream, I'll follow it. It's up to me to try. Oh, I'll keep my head up high, keep on reaching high. Never gonna quit, I'll be getting stronger. And nothing gonna bring me down. Never gonna stop, gotta go. Because I know I'll be getting stronger. What I am is 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 what I am is.
Down when you mix with the best something.
So don't keep our heads up high, keep on reaching high. Never gonna quit, just keep getting stronger. Ain't nothing gonna bring us down. Never giving up, gotta go. Because I know I'll be getting stronger. Hold my head up high, keep on reaching high. Never gonna stop, I'll keep getting stronger. Never gonna bring me down, never give it up, gotta go. Yeah, I'll keep getting stronger. Yeah, I'll keep getting stronger. Stronger, 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 What I am is what's in me, and I'll stay strong, that's who I'll be. And I will always be the best me that I can be. There's only one me I am in. Have a dream, I'll follow it. It's up to me to try. Oh, I'ma keep my head up high, keep on reaching high. I'm never gonna quit, I'll keep getting stronger. And never gonna bring me down, never gonna stop, gotta go. Because I know I'll keep getting stronger, 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 stronger. What I am is stronger. What I am is 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 what I am is. Nothing I can't achieve because in myself I believe in you. Gonna keep all heads up high. Never gonna quit. Stronger. Ain't nothing gonna bring us down. Never giving up, gotta go. Because I know I'll keep getting stronger. 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 What I am is 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 what you are, yeah. What you are, yeah. Nothing I can't achieve because of myself. I believe in you. Hold my head up high, keep on reaching high. I'm never gonna stop. I'll keep getting stronger.
What's good? What's good? What's good? You tapped into GBA Radio. I am your host with the most, the real Slim Ball. What we getting into this evening, yo? Hit us up inside the chat. Let us know where you tapping in at, man. GBA Nation, know what I'm saying? Roll call, man. Hit us up in the chat. Let us know where y'all at, man. That's just your first time coming across our platform. Know what I'm saying? We've been getting some traction lately, you know what I'm saying? We the underdog, but hey, we got that strong bite. Know what I'm saying? And we got a show for y'all tonight, man. For the first timers, returning viewers, know what I'm saying? We're going to start it off tonight right here with one of my artists, know what I'm saying? Show you how my local yard get down, know what I'm saying? And if you an independent artist, or you any organization that do music, you know what I'm saying? Drop your links inside the chat. We'll be glad to spin your music, know what I'm saying? You send it, we spin it, man. That's what we here for, GBA Radio. Doesn't matter what platform you got the music on, we spin it all.
You know a nigga about to go on. That money make a nigga show off. Them forges got me sitting so tall. That pressure that I'm smoking so long. I go on. You know a nigga about to go on. That money make a nigga show off. Them forges got us sitting so tall. That pressure that I'm smoking so long. I go on.
Next level at the game shift. Smoking gas in that mothership. Shaking ass cause them bitches lit. Chase a bag and go make it flip. Just let me grind, get off my line without that fucking lip. I was on my dick, now they on my dick, I wish they disappeared. Gotta fill my blunts with nothing but pressure, I'm making it loud and clear. My only twin is Benjamin, nigga, that's who I be calling a friend. Had to find my itch and scratch out, now I take out like jackpot. I be out this bitch, I'm that gone. Ain't no way I was down for that long. Ain't nobody was around, I've been alone. Pick it up off the ground and bill alone. And you know I'm about to take out. Freestyle I stack and take out. Black on black forges, they glouse. Tryna have my peoples paid out. And you know I'm about to take out. Freestyle I stack and take out. Black on black forges, they glouse. Tryna have my peoples paid out.
You know a nigga about to go on. That money make a nigga show up. Them forges got me sitting so tall. That pressure that I'm smoking so long. I go on. You know a nigga about to go on. That money make a nigga show up. Them forges got us sitting so tall. That pressure that I'm smoking so long. I go on.
Woo! Know what I'm saying? Take flight to the moon, know what I'm saying? But since we already gonna be turning up anyway, we might as well bring out the house party. Let's get it.
Call CEO up for this party right here. Man, this party is going down, man.
Yeah, that's what it is, man. That's what that is, man. I'm on my way.
Sorry to all my fellas, know what I'm saying? And she ain't with you tonight, I'll send her back after breakfast. It gets a little wild when this come on. Hey.
Radio. Turn the motherfucking speakers to the left.
Let's get started. It's the weekend, got a call from Slim talking about it's a house party. I said, okay, man, I'm on my way. Where it at? I'll be right there. I got got dressed so fresh, so clean. Took another shot, then I grabbed my green. Jumped in the whip, now I'm en route. Cruise control to them cops out. So I pulled up, now I'm looking around. Everybody there was getting in. They were turning up with them Fred cups. I seen the shorty over there, she throwing up. The music's loud with a wild crowd. Next door neighbor yelling, turn it down. They don't know mine, so we kept it on blast. Part of real hardest, but it's like our last. DJ was on the ones and twos. He told dude, don't bump my table. Go way over there, go way over there. Man, take that record, put a button to his head. So I made my way to the dance floor, and I was in the groove until the knock at the door. Boom, 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 like who's that? It was no girl sitting with a party at. Yeah. What's going on, shorty? Looking good. Come on in. The house party. Yeah. House party. Okay, now I'm posted up and I'm looking at her. She eyeing me with that sexy look, with them pretty eyes, with them thick thighs, with a matching dress. She was just my size, so I walked a little to her, then I do slid in. I can't believe he's trying to follow me. She frowned her face and he walking off. I know he feels stupid that she blew him off. So I asked for a dance, she grabbed my hand, held real tight like I'm her man. It felt so good that the way she rubbed me, she's so soft like a hush pup. So we made our way to the upstairs, saw the long line at the bathroom. Went across the hall to the empty room, didn't flip no lights, we used to move. Started bumping and grinding like R. Kelly. Got it hot in here, man, I felt like Nelly. DMX, I put it on the belly. I can't get pregnant. Now you tell me. But don't worry, I'm strapped up. Let's keep going, cause I don't want to spoil. The music stopped, then we stopped. Then I heard them yell, who broke my toilet? Party over. Party's over. I want everybody out. Oh, man, baby. Y'all coming up here, man, breaking people's stuff, man. Get up and do this another time. We'll do it next weekend. House party. Yeah.
Yeah. Make sure if you're attempting to hey, you got the appropriate amount of space. We don't want you knocking over, breaking the TV, knocking the speakers off the wall. Oh, we're gonna knock them bad boys off the wall anyway tonight. They get wild around these parts. We different over here. Know what I'm saying? Let's switch up on them real quick.
Yeah. Okay. Yo, Slim, you know.
Shout out to all them with the trailers, you know what I'm saying? Too bad we own our property and our house in the States, you know what I'm saying? So step your game up.
Saying we going in on this joint, man.
Different around here.
Yeah, you already know what it is, man. Yo. Yeah. Let me go and sip this tea a little bit. Yeah. Look. They doubt me, but I'm proud of me. Don't pass it in loud to me. I'm a grown man, you're a child to me. They want to keep hitting, taking shots at me. Now, first of all, you got to get on my level. My mind frame is so different. So many styles like the 36 chambers. I'm raw when I'm ripping, I mean I'm dangerous. I'm pulling in the fan, but don't disrespect me. It is what it is, but just don't test me. Play like wrestling. It can get messy. You think it's a game, you think I'm playing. I light you up like a big lighter. Funny here, sniping like a street fighter. You don't believe, you better ask about me. I've been about it, I get proud. I don't go raw like Eddie Murphy. I hit it real hard, she like hammer don't hurt. I beat it like Michael, what the hell you mean? That kid is not mine like Billy G. You halfway shook like Mob D. It's CO and Slim on the beat. We late night grind while y'all sleep. So you better beware when the dog's out the leash. It should be a lot of women killing these beats. And I ain't taking no loss from y'all MCs. You crushing me? Please. No way in hell I don't see that. I'm the captain, I'm calling these shots. I'm letting numbers finish, you can call it the lot. Get faded a lot, get hated a lot. Trying to stop my shine, but I'm not gonna stop. Trying to block my shot, I'm gonna come from the baseline, dunk on. Take that one. Now you on your ass like damn son. I told you I'm real, you a fake one. I'm hot like an oven, get baked, son. 400 degrees like juvenile. And I'm back in the booth, it's been a while. And I'm going all in, I ain't throwing in the towel. You can hear about me for the word of the mouth. I ain't ludicrous, but I ain't new to this. But I'm true to this. And I jam on it like nucleus. I'm a bad boy, so what you gonna do when I'm coming for you? You mad boy? You trash boy? I'm coming in first, never last boy. You ain't gotta steal, just ask me. Turn it up, take it down, steady flexing on your haters. Like Showtime, headlines, it's on your morning paper. We stay hustling, we on the grind, and history is what we make it.
Got that Visine from my red eyes, hop in the booth and set it on fire.
Good jaws dropping when I pull up in the ride. My windows are tinted, can't see inside. It's smelling that loud like, oh my God.
Smoke coming out like we sitting on fire.
We going live.
We step in the building, they giving high fives.
We the life of the party, but I'm not surprised.
Start that beef, then it's off in your head like a
We
circumcised.
killed that boy like a first 48, that's a homicide.
You know you gon' lose, so why try? We stay connected like Wi-Fi.
One phone call, my niggas gon' ride. You can run, but you know you can't hide. You ain't big and small, you ain't ready to die.
And it's all this and flawless. I'm slimming, I'm ballin', I'm getting this money regardless.
Your girl's on my call list.
She knows I go the hardest.
I know that's where your heart is. I seen it in Walmart, but ain't for the target.
I'm the reason why the fire got started.
I'm the gasoline to the guillotine. Come and meet your mate. No time for the drama, time to get this paper.
Adding on to my list of
I
haters.
ain't worried about him now and I see him later.
He's over there coming, he's trying to save
I
us.
ain't worried about when I got different flavors. I got one white, I got one black, I got one Rican, I got one Asian. Got you screaming out, she's my girl like a temptation. Some pimps over here, we don't chase them. We treat them like shoes, we lace them. And we wear them out. I beat it out of frame, gotta call her my name. She's wet and deep and I'm diving in. She got a push like a jumper, I'm surviving it. Pedal to the metal, overdriving it. I'm aligned to a king, I'm a boxer. Boxer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Had to go in.
Had to go in.
CO. Slim ballin'.
Slim ballin'.
You already know what it is. We on
You
that
already
beat,
know
bro.
what it is.
Yeah.
History in the making. You came out here and did that. Big truck music
We got
ENT.
Lakers came,
Get
man.
money
Just check this out. The lines are open. You hear something you don't want to hear and you want that skip, the lines is open. I'm saying, you know, we got that sound set up for it. God damn, already? Damn, alright. Skip sent in. Let's go.
Told me that someone said they had a fucking problem.
Tell Freddie bitch ass to come outside.
The Brody Overdose Music Radio Network. Sheesh. You know how we gotta give it up. You know how we gotta give it up.
GBA Radio. Turn the motherfucking speakers to the max.
Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy.
A little birdie came and told me that someone said they had a fucking problem.
Tell Freddie bitch ass to come outside.
What up, FX? You still running your mouth? I don't even know you, fam.
Welcome, man. It's not your day.
Nah, you told me electing what's on these flashy rappers forget fast. Stay down, FX. Bus, come get yourself home before I
Niggas got a problem with who? Boy, nigga with a problem on roofs. Motherfuckers done got too loose. Shoot the shit out these niggas. Whole buckets of piss on these niggas. Big dog 7 nigga wolf. Niggas got a problem with who? Boy, nigga with a problem on roofs. Motherfuckers done got too loose. Shoot the shit out these niggas. Whole buckets of piss on these niggas. Big dog 7 nigga wolf. Rich me nigga, understand this. I am a goddamn problem. Hunt a nigga down, gun butt, then revolve him. Beat a nigga ass in the street, don't rob him. Snatch your baby mama out the whip, kick flawless. This is the problem with most of you internet niggas. Niggas be thinking shit safe. You keep it digital, nigga. We really get into it, nigga. Nigga kicking the door. Don't rap hands round throat. I'ma tie this nigga bitch to the floor. Strip a nigga fam ass naked while brandishing weapons. Gun buck, bring the blood out the nose. Leave him upside down, hands tied to toes. Pussy ass nigga shoulda played with his roles. I don't give a fuck about the internet, nigga. Dumb nigga. Niggas been shooting niggas, keep it dope. Don't kill him, let me stab that nigga. Bumping his gums, he a ass nigga. Mash on a nigga. Big bags, all cash, blow past little niggas. Real dick rock shit, ain't motherfucker lit. Niggas jealous enough, they shot in your shit. New sheriff in town, bitch, sit on his dick. Stupid niggas better chill before you die where you live. Boy, nigga with a problem on roofs.
I'm off the roof.
Motherfuckers done got too loose. Shoot the shit out these niggas. Whole buckets of piss on these niggas. Big dog 7 nigga wolf. Niggas got a problem with who?
Problem with who?
Boy, nigga with a problem on roofs.
I'm off the roof.
Motherfuckers done got too loose. Shoot the shit out these niggas. Whole buckets of piss on these niggas. Big dog 7 nigga wolf.
And two popular podcast hosts are under arrest tonight, accused of turning a downtown sidewalk into a kung fu crime scene. The pair is charged with beating and robbing local rapper FX. Marcus Hill has the story and the video that has everyone talking.
We begin with shocking footage out of downtown Los Angeles. A well-dressed man wearing an all-black three-piece suit is seen attacking rapper FX in an alley late last night.
Somebody help me. Should have kept it moving, flashing like that. Bus here.
Oh, snap. What y'all think, man? What y'all think? Hit y'all with that come in like that, man. Whoo, man. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, man. We set that bar high tonight with that energy. Just so all the suckers that came through and tried to show some hate, talking about trailer park and stuff like that, don't reflect your lifestyle on me. I'm out here with positivity. Well, we'll take that negativity that you cast off and just put it inside that battery pack that we got strapped on us, and we just take flight anyway. So we appreciate more people that drop through and hate on us than appreciate us. You know what I'm saying? So your protests have no power around here, but we appreciate you stopping by. You know what I'm saying? That's all we gonna get to them guys anyway. But man, what we got going on tonight? What we got in the chat, man? We got Miss Crystal out there. She probably always out there, you know. She thought I was taking muffin dumping, disposing her earlier, man. Y'all didn't see the on the block video, man? I know. I got mad reactions on it. Mad reactions on it, yo. Some of y'all was like, yo, I can't believe you walked up in there like that. What, inside the place where I'm a co-owner? You don't walk inside the place that you own or have business in any manner that you want. Like, shoot, you see nobody reacted when I walked in there with the ski mask on. What are they gonna say to me? They see me in there every single day, and it's usually the regular people. You know, they come in there, play them VLCs, get them Social Security checks, and dump it on the VLC, hoping to get that jackpot win. Every now and then, some of them come up, but it's like, man, how much did you feed the machine before you came up? Like, really? I told you about the one guy. He had for $65,000 after he was already 137K in the hole. Talk about, oh yeah, I done got the machine back for some money. I say, yeah. How much you down? He's like, oh, I don't worry about that. Hey, some people just got to throw away, I guess. And when them little hits, I guess that's a satisfaction. All said, I'd rather just buy something, play it, get my enjoyment till it's done, and, you know, move on to the next thing, you know. Some of us say we buy video games. You know, we wear them shits out quick. On to the next one. That's like our consumer lane. But shit, I'm not gonna feed no statistic machine. That's already set the rig to a rig amount anyway. Y'all ain't never seen the inside. Y'all never seen the presentation inside of the lottery system. Fascinating. Y'all need to go look that up before they remove it again. Because that's like something that was blacklisted. And it gets blacklisted and somebody re-upload it for a while. But it's like a banned video. You know what I'm saying? So you got to catch somebody that got it when it's up. Internet Archive, you can catch stuff like that on there. But it was a video. Yo, shows some simple techniques on how to manipulate systems. Easy. Like shit, we showed somebody earlier something with just YouTube. You know, how to chat on people's stuff and stay concealed. That way you never pop up really inside their logged, you know, like the tracking algorithm. Basically how to trick the tracking them. So then you can just make a new account, jump on somebody's joint, and then just keep trolling, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, maybe they already know about it. If they don't, then hey, we'll write them a nice little report up, bug report. Once we figure out how to patch it out for them, you know, they might give us a nice little check, you know. I chase bounties every now and then. I ain't had a bounty hit in a while, though, I'm saying. Last one I had was probably like 7 years ago, you know. It was inside Microsoft systems, something small. that could become a problem and then became like a problem because they didn't want to address it. But they gave me like $2,500. Hey, with some money, man. Any kind of income you get, man, you feel me? You gotta always take it, man. Like I don't see how people get a little bit and they don't know how to stress a little bit, how to flip a little bit. I think everybody at some point of life played Monopoly. You never sat there and you haggle for the pieces on there to try to get your estate. So then you got hotels. So then you get the big money. Go from the houses to the hotel. Right, simple stuff like that. See, but we didn't catch the full concept of it. We're like, oh yeah, that's a game. That's a game. Nah, see, you seen it as a game. Some of us seen it totally different. Okay, this is teaching me that you got to be sort of like a corporation or a business. Think about it. You got to be sort of a business nowadays to get ahead in this business world because everything is a business. When you go to a store, guess what? That's a company. You're interacting with a company. A business is operating that company. Then you got partners that come in as subsidiaries, a part of that business. So now you got a little pyramid right there. You know how some people always talk about pyramid schemes and stuff? It ain't no scheme. You think it's a scheme because you don't understand how the thing works. Everything has to, like, come on, man. You ever seen a house get built from the sky up? I ain't never seen it. I never seen somebody say, hey, you know what? We're going to build the roof, then all the rooms straight up, and then we're just going to put a foundation, this heavy layer that's supposed to keep your house grounded to a extent. We're just going to put this on top of here and just watch it just. Then they're going to be like, oh, well, that didn't work. I'm glad that somebody else paid the bill for that. And we still got the paycheck for constructing it. That was stupid as shit. But they had the money bags. Because you ever notice a lot of people that got a lot, they be stupid. They either are there or they just act like they're. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to say the words. You can fill in the blanks. You know what I'm saying? We ain't trying to offend them people. Respect to them. But every now and then, they got to work a little harder than us. So when we say common sense, it ain't common to everybody. It definitely ain't common to them. But they're obviously different than what you are. So their mind frame is totally different than yours. So it's like sometimes, we rush and make hasty decisions on some shit. And we don't see both sides of the mirror and shit. Like say if you send me in something and it's straight fucking doo-doo, I'm not gonna tell you straight doo-doo. I'm gonna tell you a more proper way of this ain't it. That sounds a lot more on like a respect level, right? Like, hey bro, this ain't it. Go back and do better. I done heard better from you. Go ahead, do better. That's how I'm gonna keep it. I could just say, man, you just wasted my time sending that shit in, wasted your time sitting there recording it. Whoever the producer was, the beat wasn't even the shit. So they need to go back and just scrap the whole fucking thing. The whole process was just a waste of everybody's time that was involved in their action. And I'm at the last part of it. I'm the consumer hearing your product and you want to hear my opinion on it. And you knew when you were recording it that the beat was ass. You got on there and layered some shit, knowing that it was some shit. I never claimed to be a rapper. You know what I'm saying? I just rap a lot. But if it sounds like I can put some shit together on some hype shit and just write some shit way better than that, and I don't even do that shit, and that ain't really like my lane of wanting to be the superstar and spitting, then you need to go back and reconsider that shit. Because our audience comes through and they watch these episodes and shit, and they're like, hey, man. Nah. They're my partners. They come back and they hear the episodes too. They're the ones that's going out here trying to find GBA Radio. Find us brick and mortar. Try to get us on apps. We thinking big picture. We already got the house that we already know that's a weight game right now. We already in mid development of an app. You know what I'm saying? Even if the app fails, guess what? We still got a platform that we can utilize that's our platform. So we don't have to depend on all these other platforms. We're trying to get our own little silo thing. You know what I'm saying? Build the little thing up and go. You know what I'm saying? Got mad coders on the team. We had a call earlier today. App's looking good. The building of the app and stuff, that only took them an hour. The integration, the security and tracking stuff that we need on there to try and phase out all these other company stuff so they can't come in and plant these ads and stuff on top of the content. That's what we're going for. That's what we're going for. The funny part is we're investing in just to make the joint free. Right. You got to put all this money up front just to make something free. Because if you go on Google Play, all the maps that say free to play and shit, they ain't free. Them companies had to upfront that cost. They had to pay the vendor. The vendor is Google. They own the store, which is called the storefront. Same thing as when you walk into a store. That's called the storefront. You still got to pay that plus the taxes. Person who game it is, they don't get nothing. They gotta run microtransactions all throughout their shit to try and make a profit off of that thing to try and get that money back. They're not getting paid off of 100+ million downloads. They're getting paid off the transactions of you getting stuck, not knowing how to figure something out, to where you're like, hey man, you know what? I'm frustrated. I'm gonna go ahead and buy this item here so we can go ahead and just fly through the stage. I'm gonna buy these guys here because they're the newest one on the banner rotation right now. And their stats look way better than anything I've been getting. It's a catch and like a Gapi system, man. It's a catch and release with this. Catch and release. And everybody's a consumer. So you know you gotta have capital. You gotta have capital, you gotta have some way to earn. Rather you making beats, rather you podcasting. Well shit, podcasting don't make shit. We take our time out to do this shit, you feel me? I do it because shit, I love interacting with people. This is me sharing my time with you. Hello, I am the real Slim Bone. How are y'all? Feel me? Kicking it with y'all. I remember our early screens. Guess what? We had nobody inside the thing. That little eyeball always stayed on 0. And I was like, man, I don't care who watching this shit. I'm going to kick it with my homeboy. And we just going to be talking, playing some music, and we'll see who answers back. You send that sheet of paper out there into the wild like a paper airplane and see where it happens to land at. Just throw a big one that just busts into all of them and just see, hit the whole neighborhood, the blocks, and then we're just going to see where it lands at. Who goes out to their front yard in the morning, they're like, damn, what's this paper doing in my yard and shit? GBA Radio on YouTube. Plus 38 different platforms now. Like, did y'all know that we on 39 platforms now? Did you know that GBA Nation is about to hit 1.5 million people? 1.5 million people since we started this. Seriously, I should say. Since we started this seriously on New Year's Eve. How we start off our first stream, we came straight out the gate. Slim Ballin's New Year Eve, New Year's party. Came straight out, we did a whole mix for about like 3-4 hours. And then just to capitalize on that, what we do. Just to show everybody else that we were serious. And this wasn't a game. We became the talking piece for like 2 weeks on everybody's station. Everybody wanted to know who was GBA Radio. This guy was on live for 16 hours screaming at everybody's music. Everybody's. It didn't matter if you were a podcaster and you had people that were sending links in. We were restreaming those songs too. Because it's like a small community, so everybody got the thing, except for, we're in the community, but we're out in the world. So we have people that we chat with on the daily that's doing real stuff out here. We do real stuff out here. Even if it looks like I'm on here and we live for 5 hours, I got so much going on in these computer screens and stuff. Like, bam, you see when I show y'all little previews, I got 2 of them in here. Then we got the one up top. You know what I'm saying? That one up top, that's just hosting the stream. The one on the side, that's just the control panel. Everything here is whatever can go on here. You know what I'm saying? We don't hit you with that Buffy buff. We don't hit you with that, hold on, let me play the song and I'm going to vibe out so y'all can't hear it. Nah, that's why we run checks and all that stuff on our equipment every day, making sure we can give y'all the best product. You know what I'm saying? To the people, man, GBA Nation, man, we steady growing, man. We a fierce little lion. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we Simba. Right, we Simba. And we just got to contend with the old heads, Cause we even got the old heads, the OGs that mess with us, man. The network fuck with us. You know what I'm saying? We got our name out there on people that need to know. You know what I'm saying? We done popped up on shows where they done showed us love. Where we done met people that's like in our lane. Then we just got plugged in on some more stuff like, man, you thought my beach right now was something? Man, wait till we get these collaborations jumping off with this new group that we just happened to come across. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said that, man, y'all got to tap in with the connect word, man. Moves always happen, man. Moves always happen. And then some people be like, oh, man, I feel like I got left off. How you get left off? You know what I'm saying? Especially like if you're in violation and you show your ass. That's the one thing. See, that's the biggest thing I notice in like communities and shit, man. Everybody start off cool. Then as somebody start gaining traction and motion, that's when that separation comes in. You know what I'm saying? And then it just turned from separate, like, yo, we fuck with you, then it's fuck you. What brings about that? And then it's like, mainly because people ain't standing on 100, man. People ain't standing on 100. Come off with this whole facade, Krusty the Clown, Simpson looking type stuff. Hey, what's going on, man? It's me, yo, Platinum. I'm Platinum, my hair shining. I'm icy, you see it? I told him don't mess with us, And then you made up with me, you like, fuck is this nigga? Did I just fucking... The fuck is Ashton Cooker at, man? Come on. I know y'all be bringing back old shows and shit, know what I'm saying? Making sure Ashton Kutcher ain't nowhere around and y'all gonna jump out on me and shit like I'm getting punked. Know what I'm saying? That's how you be looking, man, like shit. Then other people looking in from the outside and we're at home and we're like this. Hold on. So, him and him were cool, right? And then they weren't cool. And then you got your mans there like, yeah, man, hold on, you missed the whole storyboard and shit, man. Let me plug you in on bop. And then you're like, oh, okay, I'm caught up on the whole thing now. But then when you catch up, you're already in the middle and it's like, dun, 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 dun. The Reds are making motion for us. Captain, we must send in more troops. Give us a second, the blacks are moving. Dun, 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 dun. And you're like, oh shit. Fuck God damn. Make you think that you were inside a phone call to Saturn, part 2, know what I'm saying? It's still coming out, though. It's still coming out. We up to 218 pages on the script now. Know what I'm saying? So once I finish writing the script, all participants, I'm going to need y'all to link up with me. And, you know, we need to get these roles on point. We need to get these roles on point. And if this goes the way I'm envisioning the joint, you know, we might go, you know, have to go get a content house during the summertime and, like, you know, try and shoot this. So everybody that's in it, you know what I'm saying? Hey, Dark Side Crook, homie, you know, you got a big part with the dark side inside the storyboard. So, you know, if you can link up with us, you know what I'm saying? We can try and digitize and do something, man. You know, I'm thinking like, hey, we hit this shit right. It might hit like some Toby, man. Some Toby type shit. Hurricane, same with you, bro. You know, you got to hit me with that new music. You know, I'll be finding and scalping your music on your page. You feel me? Yeah, see? We fuck with you, man. We get them alerts. As soon as them alerts come up, I'm on there, yo. It be early in the morning, man. Wake up. I done already took a shower, got fresh for the day, and I'm going through looking at the phone, and that joint's like, bam, you got 25 new notifications, you know what I'm saying, on the YouTube, and I'm like, oh, okay, let's start it off. Let's go hit that walk on the block. You know what I'm saying? And bam, let's run the first one. Okay. Fuck with that. Let's go to the next one. Right, I'm going to listen to all of them while I'm out and about. And then I'm going to come back and I'll be like, oh, yeah, hey, guys, let's go live. Right, let's finish the second half of the walk live. Hey, man, y'all need to look out for such and such, man. Hey, you know, I done heard it, man. Y'all tune in later when we go live, know what I'm saying? Yup. They be like, yo, can we hear it now? You are live. And I'll be like, hey, man, I ain't got no way to play it back on the phone right now. But wait till we get back to the equipment. Oh, yeah, we're going to hit you with it. And then we come live on there, and then they like, damn, he's dropping heat. He got artists tapping in from the underground, and that's out there performing these tracks and stuff that's kicking them this heat. And then we just sit here, because we modest. We modest and humble giant, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't wish no harm to nobody. And then they hit us with this heat. And then we just sit in here like, Know what I'm saying? And then the whole time, you know, I whip out my little pad because, hey, you can learn something from everybody, you know what I'm saying? And I'll be like this, like, So if I take the Yola and mix it, and then, and then scrape it, and that's how I get a bag. Got you. Oh, but y'all didn't know how to get a bag. That's all right.
I can show you how to get a bag. It's the Lola with the soda, watch the coke turn it in cash. Ice the bezel on the rollie, park the business to the jag. Never speak on what they cap it, run it up, put on the gas. There's one thing I can show you how to get a bag. It's the Lola with the soda, watch the coke turn it in cash. Ice the bezel on the rollie, park the business to the jag. Never speak on what they cap it, run it up, put on the gas. Rule 1, better get it how you live. I be selling everything, hope, dope, cracking blizz. Rule 2, never ship out where you live. I know many silly niggas that have died high, tied up with their kids. Rule 3, probably should have been 1, all sides, 4 guys. Keep your hand up on your gun. Rule 4, all raw, chop it down to dusty crumbs. Double whip it till it's dripping, that's the shit the fiends love, raw drugs. Rule 5, I'ma have to tell the truth. It's never enough to go around when niggas driving coupes. You gotta inspire, lock it down, take them to the moon. Then spinning the fucking block around for niggas peeking roofs, nigga, poof. One thing I can show you how to get a bag. It's the Lola with the soda, watch the coke turn it in cash. Ice the bezel on the rollie, park the business to the jag. Never speak on what they cap it, run it up, put on the gas. There's one thing I can show you how to get a bag. It's the Lola with the soda, watch the coke turn it in cash. Ice I know many dead niggas hustle by a slick bitch. Rule 7, ain't no heaven for the devil. Understand what you done stepped in. Every second that you step in, there's a lesson. Rule 8, push weight, all or nothing. If you ain't trying to get rich, then why the fuck a nigga hustling, motherfucker? Rule 9, don't be scared to do your motherfucking time. If you focus on your grind to get money while inside. Rule 10, never talk about what you had. They remember when you winning every moment that you flash. All they time they hope you crash, they watch you get up spitting laugh. This make niggas wanna kill you when they ain't getting no bag. This is fast.
One thing I can show you how to get a bag. Still Yola with the soda, watch the coke turn it in cash. Ice the bezel on the rollie, park the business to the jag. Never speak on what they captured, run it up, put on the gas. One thing I can show you how to get a bag. Still Yola with the soda, watch the coke turn it in cash. Ice the bezel on the rollie, park the business to the jag. Never speak on what they captured, run it up, put on the gas.
Woo! Salute them guys, man. Salute them guys. Them they flowers, boy, they earn that. Hit them with one of mine, know what I'm saying? From the local scene. Show you how we get it down here in the Berry. That 410-ish.
I've been bad like Michael. I'm a lightweight with a title. I'm crazy out my mind, but I'm never suicidal. So pause, think about what you're trying to do. I don't play no games, say no names, music flowing through my veins. Man, I'm futuristic, I'm artist. Horsepower, wild stallion, call me Seafist. I'm only putting out what I'm taking in. I'm cutting through like a shark, and I'm a shot through your jaw. And that's where it ends. Man, I swing a rap like Tarzan. Eastern Shore is where I stay. Put me on the spot, I connect the dots. Comcast, I'm on the main. Oh, yeah. Man, these haters can't stand. Turn a hater to a motivator. Always was a paper chaser. Believe that. But no time for the drama. No time. You grown, but you still staying with your mama. Yeah. But that's shame on you, no shame on me. I got my own so I can blow my trees. Got my own so I can blow my trees. I do what I want and when I want and how I feel and when I feel. I do this, get my veins and my heart beats real. I do what I want and when I want and how I feel and when I feel. My music in my veins and my heart beats real. I'm in control and I'm on the road. It ain't no way you gonna slow me down. If you don't like me, you gonna hate me now. See you in the court, you better pay me now. I'm moving too fast, but slow it down. Chillin' with Slim, we ballin' now. You already know when you hear that, yeah. Get out my way. Eat like Rover. Coyote can't catch me on bad attitude. Short fuse don't test me. It's raw, I'm sexy. Now they wanna sex. She say I'm King Kong on the track, breathing fire. Guys, I'm popping on them like turbo. I'm breaking on them like ozone. I'm flipping words, striking nerves, man. I'm a backflipper. Yeah. I didn't take no molly, but I'm still sweat. I'm hot like that 9-7. Big truck music when I'm rap. I'm really to get no second guess. When I'm busting like that Smith and West. Quick on my feet like Muhammad Ali. Hit this beat with uppercut. I got them skills to pay the bill. Black truck with big wheels. Power pipes, chrome grills. The leather seats gave a chill. I'm nauseous cause I'm sick with it. I'm slick like I'm Rick with it. I'm a time bomb, I tick with it. Tick, tick, tick. Boom, yeah. See, I bet you know my name. All I feel is music running through my veins. Yeah, that's all I feel. The music just is running through my veins. And I just gotta get it out. But every time I do it, just lets me know I'm here for a reason. Yeah. See, yo, y'all already know what it is.
PBA Radio. Turn the motherfucking speakers to the max.
Sheesh. Music in my veins, man. I appreciate everybody that's running that track up right now. You know what I'm saying? I looked at the schematics and the analytics for that track today. That joint is almost at 100,000 plays, man. 100,000 plays, man. We getting up there. We getting up there. Really getting out there, man. Really getting out there with some of my music and joint, you know. I had so much in the cut, man. I was using just like one platform and stuff, and you know, the websites and stuff where you go on, pay $150 and it's only good for a year, and you think that they pushing your content, and they ain't pushing your content because you gotta think it's millions of other people that done paid that $150, and then you still got the free users that can still submit tracks for free and stuff like that. So it's some of these sites you gotta watch how you invest into them, yo, because when we joined this one site like numberonemusic.net, when we first got on there, it was a good site. We had seen it on the TV. So we checked it out and was like, oh man, okay, this is a central hub where you can buy and sell music. So we came on there. My first year on the site, you know what I'm saying? I cleared about 40K. I was happy to see some money come off the music. My folks used to just sit there and be like, oh man, put headphones on. We ain't trying to hear that. It sound like some space EDM type stuff. We ain't trying to hear that. It sound like a bunch of noise to us. And you know how old heads are sometimes the joint. But they used to always say, oh, it's just a hobby. You wasting time enjoying. You know what I'm saying? Until I actually started getting some residuals from it. Once I started getting some bread off of it, couldn't say nothing. Folks couldn't say nothing. Sit right there, play the music loud I want. They come in there, oh, you turn that down. Hold on. There you go. Oh, okay, yeah, go ahead. Just turn it down like 1 decimal, And I used to rock their house, boy. I used to rock their house. You talking about freaking church stuff falling off the wall, busting. Remember one time, my folks had this big old ceramic angel like that joint, like life size, man. I think she spent about like $400 or $500 for that thing, boy. I was making this one beating joint, man, and that joint hit so hard. It hit so hard, and that joint sound boom, 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 and you just heard. Went down the hallway, looked in. Boy, I seen pure eyes turn red. I swear. You know how your eyes get red when you smoke something real good. You get them vampires. Boy, I seen them turn instantaneously. And that's me instantaneously, like before you even get a snap off. As soon as you get that friction to even think of snapping, like it was like, hey, it took me like 3 beats to pay for it. Took me like 3 beats and pay for it in like probably 7 months. I was saying that was like my only income at the time, Everything else was just keeping the roof and stuff on, I just got back home and shit, Hey, it ain't nothing wrong with staying with your folks, you know what I'm saying? I stayed with mine for about like a good hot 2 weeks when I got out. You know what I'm saying? Good hot 2 weeks. Every day when it was trying to get up, I was going. Out that door, they calling me up. I'm already at a job site for the day. I go down to the little people labor that we had. I'm down there trying to see how many jobs I can get for the day. I'm down there doing like 3:30. Chilling outside, know what I'm saying? Hustling some cigarettes to the crackheads. Right. Come up on my man with a little $5 pack of smokes, know what I'm saying? Some ports. Hopefully we 100s. I'm flipping them joint for like $2. Right before they even open it up. I'm about to have that lunch money. Wherever we go, I got lunch money. Then when we get to the job site, I might not even eat lunch. We go down at the beach, set up for like the X Games or something. Man, you talking about $500 for 8 hours? And you at the beach? Man, what? You better grab that. You better grab that, man. Shoot. You know how much equipment they got to set up? They got a whole week to set up the X Games. And then 3 days to tear it down. And if you come out there on the squad, know what I'm saying, that helps set it up, then guess what? You guaranteed to come back on the tear down. So bam. That's like a 2-week event. You got to check every day for 2 weeks. But for 8 hours, and you might do maybe about 3 hours of work. Crazy hustle. Crazy hustle. You talking about like 219 a day. Crazy hustle. I took all that bread, man. I used to take all that bread. I still got my man around the corner, Japanese dude. He did a little foreman joint I be telling y'all about. I hop on the truck with him early in the morning sometimes. Go out there, put on some chicken boots. Wrap my ankles up. Just in case, because you out in the field. It might be cold right now, but shoot, that ain't saying nothing to reptiles. I still see snakes slithering around. It's cold, like 20-something degrees. Snakes around here still on the road. I showed y'all like 2 weeks ago the cat in the snake boxing. You know what I'm saying? I need to find that clip though, man. I was going through earlier. I got to find that clip. I wanted to put a whole commentary behind that joint because it was so funny. And then get that guy's reaction. Because that guy sat there and he watched me for about a good 2 minutes before he said something. Like I seen him, he seen me. I'm watching the cat and the snake, and then he asked me, he's like, so what's going on over there? I said, oh man, we got a little sanction going on, little homie. He boxing up with the little snake right now, He giving a fair one. I'm just over here, just watching. He said, oh, okay, you need help? I said, nah, just stay back over there, We got this handled over here. We don't need you jumping in. He jumps in, then I got to jump in. You know what I'm saying? Because it became the cat and the snake, And the little homie, he be outside, you know what I'm saying? I just bought him a little cage the other day. Well, it ain't really like a cage for a cat, you know what I'm saying? It's just I took a whole bunch of stuff my man had. Some kind of like little, stuff that you put inside the wall, like little filling stuff. So I took that. I took like my old dog cage, stuffed up a little bit, put a little 2 bowls in there, Hit the homie with a little bowl with, a little tuna fish once a week, you know what I'm saying? I give him a little tuna fish, some of that chicken of the sea, Then I hit him with a little, I ordered some of that purple bag, I only ride with that purple bag of the catnip, you know what I'm saying? So I hit him off with a little out there, and he pops up in there. I put like an old pillow in there. I made sure my scent was all on it and joint, because he'll go in there and like lick the crap out of it or whatever. I done put a camera on the back so I can see him too. And they'll go in there and chill, man. When we had the snow and joint, he was out there. I'm down in Florida watching him on my cell phone. Like, look at the little homie enjoying, man. He making his way, yeah. He's sticking around, know what I'm saying? I just be telling him when I come outside, I'll be like, and then he comes running up like a dog, man. He come running up like a dog, yo. He stay like 15 feet behind me. And he'll walk all the way around the neighborhood with me and shit, though. Right, I done gave the motherfucker a little name and shit, Hey, you get a wild ass cat to fuck with you and shit, man. Hey, you doing something, You doing something. I figure, hey, he pops around. When he around, hey, he make the birds and everything outside shut up. So I can sit here and create something new to fill the airwaves. You know what I'm saying? Cause at nighttime back here, hey, it get deaf quiet, man. It sound like death back here. So I guess that's my position, I determine what nature does outside in a way. Cause hey, I could be making something dope and then I'll come out in the morning. First thing in the morning, you talking about like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. That's when the birds be chirping off outside. And I hear these motherfuckers chirping the beat. I hear them chirping the beat. And it might be because, I've been up and somebody said I'm delusional, but yo, I had the neighbor across the street saying, that's interesting. He said, I never heard that before. I said, yeah, man, yeah. He said, oh, you must have made something. I said, oh, man, I was making something all last night. I don't know which one. I made like 13 of them last night, I don't know which one they're reacting to. But I'm hearing it, though. And then wake up and I go back out there and I hear for like about a good 2 days until like a predator bird comes around here. And then, he shuts them all up. Then I'm looking for him. I go right out there and I'll be looking for him. Especially like blue jays, yo. Blue jays kill red jays. I didn't know that. I said, damn, nature got a crude joke. I said, I got Crips killing Bloods in my neighborhood. Shit. Right. I sat there and watched it the other day, man. I come outside and I watch the birds up in the air and shit. I'm like, okay. I guess they fucking. Right, I thought they were really fucking. The bird was flying after him and shit. I'm like, okay, they trying to make it, you know. He's trying to tame her and shit and get her to submit. Put that on her. I guess not. He was sitting there just tat, 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 tat. She was getting some licks in too. Know what I'm saying? She was the blue one. He was the red one. She killed his ass. His ass fell from the sky. On the sidewalk, just sitting there twitching and shit. And I'm watching, and I'm like, huh. Let me go ahead and pop a squat on the street right here. Nature's fucking crazy. Then I see my cat, you know, I see the homie bailiff, he come around the corner, you know, the little cat I was telling you about. He come around the corner and he just sitting in the bush like, I'm about to get me a good meal today. Then he looks over at me. What up, big homie? And I look back and I'm like, and then he looks and he's like, all right, bet. You done signed off on it. I can have it. And I'll just come back inside the house and just be sitting here like, all right, let me just go ahead and focus one of the cameras over there so I can just sit back and watch it, you know? And it'll take him maybe like 2 hours, you know, before he makes a move. And I'm just sitting there hanging on it like, let me go get another bowl of popcorn. Yeah, let me go fix some popcorn and shit, you know? About to see my nigga put in some work right here, right? He about to get that live kill, you know? It ain't nothing like watching the live kill, and I'm just sitting there like, okay. Oh, you want to play with him first? Okay. Show me something. Ooh. Oh, you should want to slam him around. He ain't even dead yet. You want to make sure his wing is fully broke. And then you hear the other bird sitting inside the little thing, just sitting there like, so this, just whistling and, you know, getting a chirp on and shit. And she's like, yeah, nigga, you weren't good enough for me. That's why he about to get you off and shit. And then she look at me and she like, I don't know you, but yeah, you know. She should know me. Right, should know me if you're going to be on my property, you know. I like to call it the kingdom of man. My property is the kingdom of man, know what I'm saying? When nature comes over here and they step on the property, they got to, they got to pay it back, man. Pay it back. I feel like the creator put me here and he told me I got control over nature and joint, you know, the beast of the earth shit. I tell a bird, shut the fuck up. I want that bird to shut the fuck up. Especially early in the morning, shit, I hear them chirping and they ain't chirping the tune that I done told them to chirp. Hell yeah. I feel a type of way. Yeah, they annoying ass shit. It's like, man, shut the fuck up, right? And they be like, yo, they just sitting back talking like, man, you hear this motherfucker? This earth walking motherfucker. Telling us to shut up. To play something for us to sing that. And I'll be like, all right, you know what? You know what? You got that one. You got that one. I got your ass when you sleep tonight. Right. I'm going to be in this bitch. Then the birds be sitting there like, oh, he's at it again. And then I'm going to just be like, yeah.
GBA Radio. Turn the motherfucking speakers to the max.
I'll be like, oh, shit. It's about to go down. And I'll be like, yeah. You want to fuck with me, birds?
You're now in the mix with the baddest out there in the game.
We're going to make them some angry birds, know what I'm saying? Let's make them birds angry. Let me call up somebody, like I got their phone number real quick, know what I'm saying? Let me cap for a second. Hey, bro, I need you to drop in and do me a favor, know what I'm saying? I need you to let me go ahead and remix your shit, know what I'm saying? And I need you to let me put it on there, but I'm going to use your original video, but I'm going to put some graphic effects to it, know what I'm saying? And we're going to do a GBA radio style. You ain't got no problem with it? Okay, I guess they ain't got no problem with it, know what I'm saying? We're going to run it, though.
GBA Radio. Damn, son, where's your money? get down when you mix with the best doctor in the
What I am is what's in me, and I'll stay strong, that's who I'll be. And I will always be the best me that I can be. There's only one me I am in. Have a dream, I'll follow it. It's up to me to try. Oh, I'll keep my head up high, keep on reaching high. Never gonna quit, I'll be getting stronger. And nothing gonna bring me down. Never gonna stop, gotta go. Because I know I'll be getting stronger. What I am is 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 what I am is.
down when you mix with the best doctor in the
So gonna keep our heads up high, keep on reaching high. Never gonna quit, just keep getting stronger. Ain't nothing gonna bring us down. Never giving up, gotta go. Because I know I'll be getting stronger. My head up high, keep on reaching high. Never gonna stop, I'll keep getting stronger. Never gonna bring me down. Never give it up, gotta go. Yeah, I'll keep getting stronger. Yeah, I'll keep getting stronger, 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 strong, 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 yeah, strong, 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 yeah, strong, 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 yeah, strong, 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 strong. What I am is what's in me. And I'll stay strong, that's who I'll be. And I will always be the best me that I can be. There's only one me I am in. Have a dream, I'll follow it. It's up to me to try. Oh, I'ma keep my head up high, keep on reaching high. I'm never gonna quit, I'll keep getting stronger. And never gonna bring it down. Never gonna stop, gotta go. Because I know I'll keep getting stronger, 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 stronger. What I am is stronger. What I am is what I am is what I am is what I am is and what I am is and what I am is nothing I can't achieve because in myself I believe in you. Gonna keep all heads up high. Never gonna quit. Stronger. I ain't never gonna bring us down. Never giving up, gotta go. Because I know I'll keep getting stronger. 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 What I am is 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 what you are, yeah. What you are, yeah. Nothing I can't achieve because of myself. I believe in you. Hold with my head up high, keep on reaching high. I'm never gonna stop. I'll keep getting stronger.
Yes, indeed. We constantly growing and getting stronger, you know what I'm saying? Some motivation for whoever might need it to break out of whatever their situation is, you know what I'm saying? Music always is universal, you know what I'm saying? Supposed to be on a happy note, a way of communication, you know what I'm saying? Pushing the good vibrations. But then we come across and, we push some negative vibrations across it too. But that's when, hey, everybody life ain't, you know, cupcakes, rainbows, shooting stars, hearts, clovers, balloons, lucky charms. Chase the rainbow. Me mateys. Mate. I remember them commercials right there, yo, chasing the rainbow. That joint used to be so wild. Hey. It's supposed to be what was it at the end of the rainbow or something? Because I think it's Taste the Rainbow is what Skittles, right? Yeah, Skittles sponsor your boy, man. Sponsor your boy. I don't even eat candy, but hey, sponsor your boy. We could definitely use it though. And then all the other candy stuffs out there. See, people don't be thinking all these products that get sold daily, and nobody thinks of, okay, I might got something that got a little something in junk, and why don't I try to pitch it to a company? Oh no, I was just looking around for dramatics, you know what I'm saying? I was waiting for that light bulb to pop up for a couple people, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it takes a little longer for it to click for them, you know what I'm saying? That's why I be telling you, make sure you got your business correct. We don't just tell you this just to waste the air coming out of my breath. I tell you this because I do it. I'm a practitioner of it. I've been doing it for years. I have successful businesses, and I want to see everybody else have success. But then a lot of y'all don't know how to get started. You know what I'm saying? Being here first off to receive the knowledge is the first step. We get some that drop in every now and then that know their business. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know their business, but they claim they got business. So how you got business if you don't know your business? What's your product? What's your consumer? What's your base look like? What's your flat line financial line look like? Right. What's your forward forecasted projections look like? Right. See, that's stuff that you need to know when you're writing out that business loan to get started with that business. See, you gotta know certain stuff like that. See, can't say it's common sense because bam, I had to go to college and study business to find this stuff out. And like I tell you, I had to learn the hard way. You have to get indebted and then dig yourself out of debt. That's what college is. That's what I learned from college. After all the time I put in there and stuff, I learned it's to get you in debt. It's prove that you can get out here in the world. And if you do it right, you can get out of debt at college in no time. No time. And once you figure out how to get it out and you're in the up, the sky's the limit. And I really mean the sky's the limit. Because they say, I ain't seen nothing go past the sky. Planes, they go to about 37,000. Some would go up to about 40 to 60,000, depending on what their specification is. What? Oh, I'm saying? The commercial plane only goes 37,000. And at that level, there ain't nothing up there. So I don't know how you're going to make a sound that goes way up there. If you do, hey, tap in. I'm down to learn it, I'm down to learn that. Big time. Big time. You making a sound that's on some planetary strike shit, right? I need to pierce the veil. I'm still looking for a 30-30 power. Anybody know one, yo? Send them my way. They got to be really on that level. They got to really be on that level. I know if they are or not. You can spot them. You can spot them. Exactly. Told you. We trying to hear from the other side. That's my goal. Somebody say, hey man, this nigga fucking tripping and shit. Hell nah. Hell nah. I want to see some shit that you ain't supposed to see. I already see some shit you ain't supposed to see. Right? I want to be able to communicate, right? I feel my ancestors got a message they trying to pass on. And there's too much traffic and too much noise and shit to where it ain't coming through. So I can tap in it the way I need to, you know what I'm saying? Everybody making noise. I need to hit that frequency, that signal, so I can hear from my other side. Right? Give me that tactical advantage I need. If my people even my people start rocking with us recently. Right. My family now rocks with me. Heavy on this podcasting thing. They see it starting to come to fruition. They thought it was just me on here just doing something, and now they start seeing numbers that added up. So they're like, oh, okay, he really doing something. Right. And it's crazy because I thought they would have said it like after maybe like the first 100K people that were rocking with me, you know. When I told them, I said, man, you know I got 1,000 people, 100,000 people that don't watch me. And they said, what? I said, yeah. They said, oh, no, we're looking at the YouTube. It's only saying this number here. I said, see, you only looking at one thing. Just go through all of them. Bam, 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 bam. Let me type my password in on these sites. Bam, 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 bam. Let me play you this one right here. Some of these things I submitted to get some reviews on. Look at that. That's about like what, 90 right there. I done paid. Bam. See, most people don't even know where to send something off, send something out just to get a sound quality check. See, there's a lot of these live review shows that's on YouTube, and most of them are in it for the bread. You don't believe me? They're in it for the bread. We're gonna go ahead and smack this on the screen and shit, and make you stay there until you pay. Or we're gonna put you in a tier system or something. Right. Pay me to play you. That's the concept of it, the message. You go to work just like I go to work. This be my job. You went to work, made money on your job, then you want to come to my job? Pay me. Right. That's the approach right there. It makes sense. It really makes sense. You go to work and then you record music as a hobby, and their job might be to play your music. So, you know, if they're asking for it really bad and shit, give it to them. You know if they need it. Come on, you know if they need it. You can already tell if they need it. That's how bad it is. You can tell if they need it. Us, hey, we appreciate if you do send something. Like, damn, I'll put this shit. Hey, we'll put your comment right on the screen and shit, you know, and we'll sit there and make it look like you actually sent some shit, you know. That way you can go on and be like, oh yeah, look, I done gave a nigger some money. You know, hey, we get the racist guys that come through here too, you know. We get the trolls, we get everybody that come through here, you know. But hey, like that one guy that comes through, you know, that just want to be racist inside of our chat and shit. You want to be racist and shit, put your money where your mouth is, like I like to tell them. You want to say some racist ass shit or whatever, put the motherfucking send $1 in so we put your little comment on the screen and shit. That way you big screen with it. Be big screen with it. Come with that same energy. Know what I'm saying? I tell them all, like shit, when I'm out on the walk, that's when the racists like to pop in. So we ain't got the ability to put that shit on the big screen. We'll pop you straight up on the big screen with your little racist ass shit. Know what I'm saying? That way we show the whole world right here that you can't make this shit up. And then we'll go ahead and give you the attention that your racist ass want to have and shit. Since you want to be one of the good old, you know, tiki torches and shit, you want to live on some old pastime, some old generational hatred shit which you weren't even a part of. You just want to live on some shit that you know, that you ain't even standing on. That's some wild shit. Like, man, you know how many people come across and they say, or they be like, or they even come off even worse and be like, and you just be like, man, I can't wait till I meet you. I want you to keep that same energy you had when you said what you had when I come up and I just take this motherfucking big ass thing and this bitch just slide right across and it just disconnects the goddamn fucking jawbone. Because, you know, person like me, I know where to hit you. Uncle Sam did a good job with training me, made me a good killing machine. I'm going to just hit you in some spots that you ain't even thinking somebody going to hit you in. I just want to lock you the fuck up off the like third hit. I just want your body to just be looking all crooked. I want you to just be standing there, dope fiend, lean the fuck out. But I want your eyes to still be able to move around and shit so you can follow every impact and shit. I want to take my time with you. Take my time with you. But when I already got you sort of in a state of parallelism and shit, it ain't that hard to paralyze somebody. Couple key spots you hit them. Oh, you paralyze somebody easy. People don't even realize it. Like you ever see, man, y'all better go back and look at what's that show? Power Slap. How to knock somebody out with a slap, open-handed. Right. I've always been told I don't play fair. And I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do, and I'm not gonna hit you with the same thing I just told you. And me, I'm just one of them crazy guys. I start feeling pain, I just freak out. And it just makes me excited. And then I just want to do more to you. Then I'm gonna just stand there and say, hit me. Right, hit me. But I forgot a lot of y'all shoot nowadays. Y'all shoot nowadays. But what's the paperwork look like? You're on the range, you know what I'm saying? I got all my shot charts. Dog target, boy target, Charlie target, Delta target. Right. See, what a lot of people don't realize is, a perk of being a vet is you can go shoot at the state police range. Same place they shoot at. I've been out there and seen state police out there shooting while we shooting. What they gonna say? They busting out shots just like we are. I've already been trained, so I know how to hold mine and bust mine, load, unload, decompart. You know what I'm saying? Put back together, clean it out. You know what I'm saying? Go right out there with my friends. Mm-hmm. Yeah. A lot of them, man, But hey, if they be begging for it, man, give it to them, man. They be begging for it, give it to them. We watched some stuff earlier in jump, man. We watched something earlier. Like crazy disrespect over $4. $4. And then they wait till the guy leaves and shit and then try to talk shit. And then the main person that we watching the shit on, who is like the host, streaming us the show, fuck with the individual. Like in real life, thing got put on and all kinds of shit, take connections and stuff that, you know what I'm saying, everybody else ain't got access to just yet, you know what I'm saying? And fuck it up. And then when you turn to another channel, we watch them fuck it up. And it's like, damn, what is up with this internet shit? This internet. This entitlement, this exception. Everybody's somebody that they ain't. Me, I'm me. I always been me. Some people say a little off. Some people say, hey, he's his own normal. I'm me. You know what I'm saying? You ain't met me. Hello there. I am me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not just going to get on here and just make an ass hat or a clown of myself. Hell no. Hell no. I might hit you with little bits and stuff along the way, but I'm far from a joster or a clown or something that you would see at a comedy attraction to get your rocks off or a good laugh. I might make you laugh, hey, but we laughing together always. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna belittle my position and try and be something that I'm not to appease y'all. That way you can go back and say, oh man, when I change up, be like, man, it used to be so cool. It used to be cool. We just wanted to always come over here and drop our links and send our videos. And we wanted to come by for a minute, because we got stuff going on outside of here. So when somebody drop in, they say, hey, yo, salute Slim, salute Grim, salute GBA Radio, GBA Lightyear, Quayla, we like to call us GBA Lightyear. So, that's a funny little title and shit. And then we got my other friends and shit, they tap in. It'd be crazy because, it be guys like y'all that we build this relationship through this podcast that fuck with me heavy when I got people I know 10+ years and shit. They say they fuck with me. But let me record some shit, and I think it's like the dopest shit never. Or it got a wave to it. Right, that's what I'm saying. Hey, I deal with the same shit y'all deal with. I got cats I know that's producers in the game and shit too. Them produce like thousands of fucking records. I sent them one of my shits. This is inside of the DM for about 6 to 8 months. When you done message me fucking every day for 6 to 8 months. Was like, hey man, what's up with my record? You gonna remix it? You gonna remaster it? You gonna produce it? What's up? I sent you all the stuff you needed. You said send you the stems. I said like this within an hour. At the same time we had the conversation. Then somebody else pops up. They send you some shit that's straight doo doo. Because the shit was straight doo doo compared to what I sent them. And they sat there and invested the time in the doo doo, and was like, damn. It's some random dude. I was gonna pay you to do my shit. He ain't give you shit. You fucking with him because you think he got some motion and shit. Where your boy got the motion right now. And even my people didn't know it. They'd be like, hey man, Slim L, I tapped in your show the one day, man. You had your mans on there and shit, and it seemed like you was sneak dissing you. You know, I sat here and I watched the episode a couple times, that part right there. Know what I'm saying? I watched like a whole 47 minutes of like the 5-hour episode, but I was stuck on like that 13 seconds where he said something and it felt like he was dissing you. And I'm like, who? Who was dissing me? We all had a good laugh, good show. So I don't know who was dissing me supposedly. Then they're like, yeah, man, check this out right here. I got a whole diss track on this motherfucker. It's like, what? Damn. Well, jump on the show and send it to this motherfucker. Don't put me in the middle of it. You want to go out and gallantly fight for my honor, where you felt I was dishonored or whatever? Go ahead. I appreciate you. But deal with the consequences of it. Because I'm going to go ahead and just let the individual know, hey, man, you know, my team done cooked up something. You might hear it down the pipes. I just got notice of it. I'm going to just give you a heads up. When I tell them, they're going to be like, the fuck I give a fuck about it. But like, hey, you right on it. I shouldn't even waste my breath bringing it to you. Right, my bad. I'm tripping right now. Fucked up. Right, my bad. Right. Now I know. But it's usually when we know, it's usually after the fact. But even in that scenario right there, I already knew, so we didn't even bring it to the individual and shit. Because it was like already squashed right there. It was like, oh, okay, you fuck with me like that, then just go and erase the shit. They erase it. Simple as that. You feel me? And it was like, man, why you trying to start some shit when there ain't no shit to start? You thought somebody was talking some shit. They were like, oh, GBA like, yeah. I'm like, okay, that sounded funny. I had a good laugh. That's the way somebody shouted me out. So what's wrong with the shout out? I'm going to take it. That's content. That's press. That's something I can go back on their platform, have a clip full, and then bring it to my audience and say, yo, check this out right here. Look who's fucking with us now. Look who's fucking with us heavy now. They even give us a shout out. They even brought us on their show. Made some people while on the show. Build relationships, conversation. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is at the end of the day. Talking points or it's content. And then when it comes down to content, is it amusing content? Is it informative? Or is it just straight garbage that we just going to sit there and entertain and push it? Regardless. Just because we creatures of animosity and we just got to be nosy. When something going on and shit, we just got to stick our nose up in that bitch. Put an eye up on it, you know what I'm saying? Bring the eye close. Keep an eye on it. And then, since we curious, we going to sit there. We got to go tell somebody. Hey, man. You hear such and such. Nah, man, what's up with it? such and some of them ain't fucking with each other no more. You know what I'm saying? Oh, word. Oh, shit. Let's go tap in and see. Oh, shit. We got to get up in the chat. Oh, who ain't fucking with who? Oh, shit. Hey, yo, where's old boy? Oh, shit. He ain't here no more. Oh, no. Hey, man. Hey, buddy. You know where he at? No? Damn. Hey, you know where he at? Damn. Something is off here. I'm always used to saying 1 and 1. And then I'm saying 1. And then I'm saying the whole show just go crazy. Or presentation, whatever the issue. You just see it go crazy. We don't know, hey. And then you're like, what? That ain't dumb. Let me get some Windex real quick, put some vibes in there. Just for a third time, you know? Oh, yeah. Seeing quadruple. Not even quadruple, you know? That's just damn. What is he doing? First thing I come on to your stream or your presentation or something, first thing I come on, man, you know what? Fuck everybody, man. Mad bird flipping. You turn in, you like, oh man, you know, let me go here, roll up and see what they got going on. You'll see what that motion is, and then you're like, damn, I ain't even smoked yet. This motherfucker's going wild. What's up with him? Who pissed in his goddamn Cheerios? Put that extra creamer inside the coffee when he said no creamer. He said low fat milk, but you don't put the 2% in there. Knowing he gonna have the BG all day, but hey, he gonna sit there and suffer through it. Cause he gonna not refuse that drink. They drink it, but he gonna sit there and bitch about it all day. And then he gonna make sure it's everybody else's issue. Everybody come across that day. Man, let me tell you about and such and such, you know. Gonna tell everybody that day, and they're like, damn, yo, he ain't never like this. Why you come to work like this? Damn, why you come to work like this? Fucking tripping and shit. It's fucking like 10:30 in the morning. We ain't even hit the time clock and shit, and he already tripping and shit. Like, what the fuck happened last night? Oh man, these motherfuckers in my chat and shit. Acting like they don't know no better. And they want entitlement. But they send me money. And you know, I want the money. So they won't come out and tell the truth. Hey man, you know, I fucked off one of my biggest supporters and shit last night, man. That's why I'm pissed off. They ain't gonna come out and tell you that. Hey man, you know, this dude done sent me goddamn almost like fucking $1,000 or some shit, you know what I'm saying? And I just got on live last night, just lost my mind and shit, knowing I should have just took my ass to bed and stayed off the internet for the night. I just had to go on there and just talk about everybody and everybody's flaws and everybody's business and all kinds of shit. Just had to talk about everybody else's shit except for my own problems and how to be the solution. But I'm a nitpick and antagonize everybody in my community that piss everybody the fuck off just because I'm mad that I'm not getting my way. I'm mad my subs ain't going up at the rate that I thought. I'm mad that my content ain't hitting at the level that I thought it would hit. I'm mad because I'm sitting here doing this and I don't feel like I'm getting the return on the time that I'm investing in it. They don't think like that. That's what these people are thinking when they're sitting there crashing the fuck out. And they want you to ride on the little pity trips and shit. Well, ride on the pity trip, because that's what it is, a pity party, man. Call a spade, a jack, ace, ace. It's a pity party. They call it mental health crisis. Ain't no mental health crisis. You've been past that age of being being felt sorry for. Once she crossed over from a toddler to a child, from a child to a teenager, from a teenager to a young adult, adolescent, from a young adult into a man or woman, or whatever terminology you want to make politically correct for yourself, microwave, whatever. But it's still growth of progression. You go from an infant coming out of your mom's cooch. Everybody came out of a woman cooch. And then what? You sat there for about a good 9 months before like your supposed first birthday. I don't know how that works because you're already alive before then, supposedly, or whatever the science and shit says or whatever. But you're alive, and guess what? For so many years, until you're able to do for you, somebody else got to do for you. So you already come into the world, somebody else's problem off the choices that they made. And then you go through phases of life. Start learning how to walk, crawl, articulate sound into words to communicate with other people. How to communicate with other people. Early growth, learning exercises, pre-K and shit like that. You ain't just out here walking around, and hoping that somebody has to understand you. You're not like that. No shot at the people that are like that. They might learn a little slower than us, but they still learning. Still learning, adapting, surviving. But you still go through stages. Learn how to walk. From walking, you got running. Start doing all kinds of stuff once you got motion. You don't have to depend on somebody to pick you up, place you in different positions. Sit there, wipe and bathe you. Put food inside your body when you're hungry. Now you know how to function your hands. You know how to fold your fingers up in such a manner to hold a piece of utensil or whatever device you're using to manipulate food constructs. Put it inside your mouth. You know how to chew and process that food inside of your mouth to where it goes down to where you ain't choking and dying. You know how to hold a cup or some kind of device container unit so you can drink liquid. You know how to swallow the liquid. That way, when you swallow, you're not breathing at the same time and killing yourself. Levels to this. And they always say it's levels to this. Everything is levels. But we forget this. We forget this stuff. Everything is levels. We think once we get here, we hop onto something new that you're supposed to be the beast. Supposed to be a beast. Supposed to be a beast. Supposed to be a beast. Hell nah. Nobody came out the gate a beast. Football players don't even come out the gate a beast. What they do? They do like us. Local park. Playing pickup games with the neighborhood. Trying to be the best one out there. Get to high school. Trying to be the best one out there. Get them scouts' attention. Move to college. You trying to be on your stuff so you get hopefully drafted to make it to the professionals. Whole time you're constantly doing. So if you feel like you ain't getting no growth and you putting out shit, dookie. Up there's a shiny turd inside that one, but it's still shit. You know what I'm saying? You're not going nowhere. You're gonna be I may be getting 18 today, but my little rant done skilled 400 away out of like 18, But then now because everybody noticed that there's a total collapse in the community now, they're gonna come off and say, hey man, let me straight cap. Let me cap. Hey man, you know why our numbers are down? Because I unmonetized myself. I unmonetized myself. You know what I did? I went in and I took all these videos off and I demonetized myself because I didn't have no content that nobody wanted to go back and watch. That nobody wanted to go back and watch. I don't even go back and watch, you know? But we capping right now. But I don't even go back and watch, you know? I don't even hit the like on my own content. I just come in, collect that check for the day. I'm the pusher man. Right. Come through. Pay me to spin your shit. And then we're going to call it a good day. Y'all can talk to me later on the Discord or whatever. But by that time, you know, I'm sitting back. I'm going through the cash app. Motherfucker sent me $3. Let me bring all my friends inside the Discord and shit. You know, sometimes they forget that their stream is still alive. That's the funniest ones, is when their stream is still alive. And it tells them that their stream live, but you know, it got hung down, so it didn't complete it. But you can still hear the audio, but not see the picture. But you can just listen. Just listen. I love when it happens. You can just listen, and you're like, man, motherfucker done sent $3 the whole goddamn show. We went live 4 hours. They couldn't even give me 50 likes and shit. You know what I'm saying? And they're like, what? Not $3. Yeah, man. Fuck all of them and shit, man. $3. And then they talk about a skip. I sat right here all this time, and my time was only worth $3. The fuck? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get on here tomorrow. I'm gonna give them a good piece of my mind. I'm gonna give them a good piece of my mind. This is like the night before they lose the 400. You know what I'm saying? If we doing like a storyboard timeline thing. You know what I'm saying? And they come back the next day. Hey, you watching this shit go? Doop, 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 doop. Their sponsor looking like that. Oh my gosh! Dave, cash out all the stock now. Cash it out now. I don't know what's going on with our newscaster, man. He's fucking going crazy, man. Oh my gosh, our stocks are plummeted. Somebody disconnect that guy. Why is he still on air? Why is he still on air? Oh my gosh, somebody. Where's the axe at? The axe right there in the hallway. You know how we're like in movies and junk. There's always some axe in the hallway, you know, break in case of emergency. This should say right here, break in case of loudmouth. And he's just then it gets there and it's like, of course, it ain't going to explode. It's just going to surge, you know. How technology is nowadays, it's just going to surge. He's going to come out of the booth. Hey, guys, what the fuck's going on around here, man? I was in there trying to live stream, man. You know, what's all the alarms and bells and whistles going off? What have you done to us? Oh, man, well, how long before y'all get the power back on? You know what I'm saying? We got to get in here and we got to finish the stream. You know, we didn't get the 50 views, so we're going to start a whole nother stream till we get that 50 views. And we're going to stream back to back to back to back to back. Matter of fact, we're just, hey, tell them I'm not coming into work anymore. I don't need my paycheck or nothing. I'm going to sit here for this $3 that I'm hoping to get maybe $5. But I'm going to stay inside here until, you know, this thing gets resolved. And the job's going to be like, damn, yo, we ain't seen you in about a good 3 weeks. He's like, yeah, man. I done it, man. I done it. I did it for my community, LTE. You know what I'm saying? Got him! We weren't talking about anybody in particular. We were doing our whole hypothetical hypothetical situation, but hey, if the shoe fits and it happened to fit your situation, we ain't talking about you. We talking about it. We talking about the situation. We addressing the thing. We're asking our audience, what is the input? Because I'm pretty sure my audience is linked with every community that's out there that's doing online media review things. We don't even put live media review on here because everybody else is putting live media review on here to where it's be so many shows at the same time that are congested to where if we go through and we watch and we see 16 shows that are on. I told you my approach. I go through and I support all the shows. I bounce from show to show. If you ain't got no heat, we putting you on mute, jumping to the next tab. Oh, they got something over here. Who's that? You caught my attention. When they start getting sauce and their fire goes out and they start playing some whack shit too, we jump to the next people. Then we'll double back around in the rotation. If he's still playing whack crap when we come around on the rotation for the second pass, then shit, I'm gonna just might leave you open, just to be there. But by that time, I done gave you like a good 30 minutes of watch time. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut your stuff off. Some people do the method of, stay until the commercial pops up. Well, I'm a connoisseur and I like watching YouTube, so I pay that little thing for the premium. So I don't never see no ads. So if I'm on your show and I'm rocking and I'm sitting there and you got the vibe and you got me the whole episode, hey, you winning. You don't won that day. You don't won that day. I done hit the like, I done shared, I done hit the subscribe. And when I share your shit, I'm pretty sure most of y'all see y'all numbers jump. They see their numbers jump. They know we ain't out here capping. They see their numbers jump. We don't jump on a lot of people's shows, and that been some of their highest episodes. And we ain't capping. We done showed the numbers, everything. Anything we talk about, documented. We know how this internet works. I ain't gonna come on here and tell you, hey man, guess what? I got this lottery ticket inside my wallet, man. You send me 500,000 shit, man. I scratch it. I'll tell you it's hitting the lottery, bro. I'm telling you, 13 point something mil. Right, we ain't around here trying to sell you no dreams. We ain't trying to sell you no reality. If your stuff is off, we're gonna tell you it's off. If it's bad, we're gonna let you know it's bad. If it's dope, we fuck with it. And you know how it's dope? Cause we sit here and we stamp it. I hit you with the GBA radio drops and shit like that. I'm stamping your shit. Some people don't realize that. Back in the days, that's how your shit got moved around. You could have any song out there in the world, and you don't have a DJ with some motion or that's known or can spin your shit ain't going nowhere besides this internet. That's just going to sit in somebody's back catalog as a podcast episode done that you probably spent a couple dollars, and it ain't going nowhere else after that. If you ain't put no motion behind it. So what, you paid $5 and they spent your song? And then what happened? That's all I'm gonna ask. What happened after that? Where did it go? The episode got seen by how many? So it got seen by like what, a couple hundred? Okay, let's go back and look at them couple hundred. Because most streams you have the live replay or the chat. Let's go look at the participant log. How you got 300-400 plays and you only had 18 people watching your shit. When you look at the participant log, it only showed 5 people that were there the whole stream. It's okay. I'm waiting for y'all reply. I'm waiting for somebody to reply. I'm not hating. It's just a question. It's just basic math. If it said 18 And I look at your log and it says 7. Where's the other 11 people at? We all know the answer. It's all right. The guy in the back right there with your hand up. Anybody else? Go ahead, Slim. Tell him. Well, I'm sort of like a gangster nerd. I never claimed to be gangster. People just called me that. People call me a nerd because, I'm pretty good with coding, reverse engineering, and stuff like that. I got. If anybody ever sat back and like did a Google search on like the real Slim Bowling, you would find some stuff where I'm way outside of the realm of this podcast. People didn't know that I'm like one of the biggest reverse engineers out there on like games. I show y'all gameplay and stuff, and y'all like, damn, how that man jumping like that across the screen? How you just smacking everything and all kinds of stuff? How you doing this and that and all that? How you know how this work and all that and everything? Yeah, see, I do the same thing with coding. Coding is problem solving. You're creating something. So it's problem solving, theory, processes. Come up with an idea, a question. You don't know? Find out. They used to tell us that all the time in the Marine Corps. You don't know something, don't say you don't never know it. Tell them you'll go find out. And then go do the work. To go find out, then come back and let them know. And they might need to know it too. Because a lot of people need to know some stuff. And I always feel the philosophy, if you don't know something, then you miss out on a lot of opportunities. It's like the old head said, you know what I'm saying? Closed mouth don't get fed. You don't ask a question to inquire about something, then you don't know. But it's all about tact. It's all about tact. Don't just come off disrespectful and expect them to come back and say hello. You come off and say, hey, F you. And then you want them to come back and turn the other cheek. Hey, more power to you if you're able to do that. If you're able to go off of what they call it, the Jesus example. If you're able to live off of that, best of power to you. It ain't for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Different stroke for different folks. But if you're able to go off of that, you tell me that you're going to stand there and let them bust you in your shit, and then you're going to just sit there and say, hold on, where you going? I got a whole nother cheek right here. Go ahead and hit this one up too. And ain't nobody in their foolish minds doing no shit like that. Ain't nobody in their mind doing no shit like that. And even the example that they tell us that shit happened, somebody done cut off your ear and you ain't slayed them and stuff like that and all that, open for criticism. So, we don't really talk about religion and stuff like that. We ain't even gonna get in there. We're gonna change it up. But man, that junk crazy though. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we got somebody tapped in. Okay. Shout out to you, 310 Roof. Garrett, what's good with you? My boy Grim King Kilo in the building. What's good with you, Grim? You pulling up from work or not? The link's inside the chat. Yeah, the link's inside the chat. If you're inside GBA LLC, then the link's already inside the lounge chat. All you gotta do is click that thing, set up that thing, and park up in forward drive, you know what I'm saying? Pull up in the parking lot. Parking lot always empty. Matter of fact, I think Crystal done pulled up, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta watch out, don't dent her car, man. Right? She got that, she had told me that she was feeling bad the other day on the way to work listening to GBA radio, and she caught Wonder Woman in the parking lot. And she opened up the door on her and jumped out. So, she left her car. And Wonder Woman been trying to track her ever since and shit, know what I'm saying? Right, bro. I think she's supposed to pull up on me any day now, Hold on, what's that outside? Hold on, let me go look outside. I hear something that sounds like a jet, know what I'm saying? She did take one of his invisible car and shit, know what I'm saying? She might give me a ride real quick. Hey, I need to go to the store, get some blunts anyway. Shorty, give me a ride. Dang, girl. Watch out for that. Where'd you get your license at? God, oh, shit. Ooh, that was close. Ooh, just dropped me off over there. Just dropped me off over there, back in the office. Back in the office. Ooh. Dang, girl. Man. Appreciate the ride, though. Appreciate the ride, though, man. I'm telling you, man. Women drivers, right? Got him. Ooh, man. Yeah, man. She came pick me up real quick, you know what I'm saying? We went over there to Cosmos 7 and joint, she got the ship for the weekend. Right. She done locked the Captain Hurricane, then dropped him off on a different planet. He over there, I guess, chilling with Vanna Black this weekend. So, we got Crystal was cool to herself. So, she came popped up on me real quick, you know what I'm saying? She's about to go fight some kind of interstellar battle or something, whatever she getting down, she gotta go paint some new building in oil, on a planet that's already oil. I don't know how that works out, but we'll bring updates as we get them. Ooh, man. I told y'all, man, y'all gotta get on the USS Hurricane, you know what I'm saying? My boy Hurricane, JW's personalized ship, you know what I'm saying? We control the 4th floor, that's the club zone. That's us up there, man. That's us up there. And then Grimace, he's at the door. Him and Mr. Green, You gotta watch Mr. Green though, man. Let me tell you about Mr. Green, man. So we sitting back chilling, right? And Mr. Green, I'm thinking he's on mute. I'm thinking he's on mute, but you gotta watch Mr. Green because he likes to talk. I'm saying Mr. Green like to talk some shit. I'm saying. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, yo, what you think of that break right there, Mr. Green? And that motherfucker said, you call that cat scratching a break? And I said, oh shit, what's up? And he said, yeah, let me show you how to do it. So he came through the screen and shit, know what I'm saying? Popped over here and he got on the table and shit and made a complete ass of himself. Know what I'm saying? His ectoplasm got all on top of it and stuff, man. I've been sitting there scrubbing it like last 2 days, trying to get them off of this thing, man. It came oozing out. Remember how it was on the Ghostbusters? That's how it was, man. I said, oh, man, he was so shit. Know what I'm saying? His scratch was so shit that the shit came out the machine. Right, so we've been trying to get that down and, trying to get that cleaned up. And now I called up, I'm like, yo, Grimace, man, fire up that rocket. You know what he did? This man went and fired the rocket off. But he fired the rocket off to where it didn't hit no target. So we thought. But you have to find out more when Lost, phone call, the Saturn Part 2 drops, you know what I'm saying? And it keeps getting delayed because the script keeps getting big, man. I just keep, you know how the mind works, man. You come up with one idea and then you start writing it out just to see how that pathway can interconnect with the main story. Like, shit, I got probably like 120 pages that I don't know where to fit into the story right. Just at the moment, just because we ain't even got, if y'all tapped in, you remember, we got hit from a beam weapon from Darkseid. From Darkseid crooking them, know what I'm saying? They already done sabotaged the ship. We done already had a amazing laser battle that was jumping off, trying to get the captain out of the quarters, he in there hitting Detroit after dark, He in there, and then the dark side hit us with something that we weren't even expecting, zombies, and everybody that got killed came back as zombies. So, USS Hurricane was overran. We down there fighting it. Myself, I'm the lieutenant on the ship. We got the captain, Hurricane JW. We got the exotic ladies. We got the little floating goddess, Barbie Kush. She made her appearance in it. Darkseid Crook, because he had a big collection, so most of his, was on some sabotage stuff anyway. So the dark side, it just made sense. The dark side, Darkseid Crook, made sense. It like fell on my lap. So I said, yo, you know what? We got all these dope artists that come through and drop stuff with us. We ain't heard nothing from him in a minute. Know what I'm saying? But we just made contact earlier today. He just added me up on the Discord. So now we're gonna have communication with the man. So we're gonna definitely get his content back in rotation on the channel. Know what I'm saying? Cause he a dope artist. Know what I'm saying? And trying to see if we can get him pulled up too. Know what I'm saying? Right. We want the Outcasts, the Misfits, the toys that don't seem like they fit inside the toy box just right. But everybody still wants to play with them. You ain't never had a toy growing up that thing done been through and been beat by every living thing possible in junk, but it was still your favorite toy? Right, that's how we are. What's still your favorite toy? We out here banged up, not looking at 100% like our best, like we want to give it, but we keep that persona, because if we keep working, then we'll get up to 100%. You know what I'm saying? Remember the guy that was on the chat earlier? He tried to bust on my teeth and jump. And then I found the guy on there and I said, damn, bro, how you try to crack on my teeth when I'm building up money to restore myself when I done found you and you ain't got no lick of hair? You know what I'm saying? You ain't had no teeth in your mouth. No natural teeth in your mouth. He was sitting there right there first thing in the morning. This guy sits there and he kisses his wife and joint. And she said, your breath smell like ass. So I found his post and I tagged that shit. I said, damn. I said, you don't even brush your fucking teeth. I said, I might not have that many, but shit, I still give these bad boys a brushing every goddamn day. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, how you try to come over and try and shit on me when I just, like, even on the live earlier, we had people, like, y'all see it inside the chat. We had people come in here and try to shit on us at the beginning of the stream. It's like, damn, that's the energy you come with when you meet somebody for the first time. I wish I could meet these people. I wish I could meet everybody when we do a show. And one day, I know one day it's going to be made possible. We're going to get invited somewhere and do our show live, and somebody just going to have their audacity. They just want to try and be funny. And then they're going to see what funny gets them. I ain't saying I'm doing something premeditated, but in the heat of the moment, shit, I do have enough self-control over my body and my actions and reactions to act appropriately. And I'm going to just roast them in the best form of passion. I'm going to use my words. And if they want to take it past the words, because I've been known to have a tongue that can cut like a sword. So if they feeling froggy and they want to leave, these hands are registered. And I don't mind putting them on nobody. Told you, I hate humans. I consider myself an alien. I don't even belong on this planet. I'm down here suffering like y'all asses suffering daily. I talk to the creator all the time and shit, middle of the day, and be like, man, thanks. But man, I feel sometimes you gave me too much time, bro. Too much time. I got to deal with all this shit down here, man. I appreciate all the shit that you made and shit, man, because that's the best shit here. The water, the air that we breathe. I can't even see the goddamn air, but I know that, hey, it's not poisonous, and I still continue to breathe that shit the fuck in. I still continue to go grab a cup. I didn't die from it. Look at all your byproducts, the trees, making the shit that I need to survive. Your creatures that get killed so I can eat for sustainment and nourishment, so I can continue on my survival. You ain't coming down nitpicking, saying, hey, you, what you doing eating that fried chicken? Uh-huh. I didn't say you could eat that fried chicken. I didn't even tell you that you could fry the chicken. I didn't even say that you can even touch the bird. Right, we don't have no massive overseer. We ain't got the creator constantly on our back, riding our back, like the badass children, monkey, whatever you want to define us as. You don't think he don't want to pop up and just say, for mango shit, all y'all motherfuckers gone. Lily licking shit, carpet munching shit, all that shit gone. You want to talk about the shit that I detest? Yes, it's going to. I guarantee there would be not a motherfucker. Man, I guarantee not even people that's like heavy in religion and shit. I guarantee they wouldn't be on this planet. Only thing that survived will be the original shit that was here. The trees, the air. They gonna be here. They just sitting back waiting and saying, yeah, these evolved monkeys and shit, they gonna fuck up one day. And the creator just gonna come fuck their ass up once again. Don't believe so? They wrote it down in history. What happened? Mankind got flooded before. Apparently, if you believe science, a meteorite, this motherfucking planet took us out during the age of the dinosaurs. We done got flooded. We all tried to unite, build a tower. We all got cursed. That's why we talk different languages associated with different shit. But it's like, damn, what was the original lie? I think the original lie was free will. You can do whatever you want, but stay within these 10 laws. Do whatever I want, but stay within these set laws that you placed on the land, because you can set rules on shit that you make, right? So if you only gave us 10 laws and shit, that's a simple shit to do if you believe it. If there's 10 laws for us to do what we're supposed to do, and you can do all the shit beside it, how can we still fuck up on the 10 original laws? You know why? Because we said, you know what? We don't need you. We're going to take over. Right. I created this. So guess what? This is my creation. So therefore, I can call myself God. I can call myself the creator. I'm the producer of this. You ever notice with beats, we put our tags on there? Produced by. Put the artist on there, featured. Right, because you want your credit, right? For your creation. Right. See, now you're starting to get it. Now you're starting to get it. Everybody believes that we're all gods, and all these guys don't want to share their attention. Just like if you believe back in the Greek days of Spartan and Roman shit, where they were talking to like Greek gods and shit like that. Guess what? They were giving power to these guys. Same thing. I come on here and y'all view. Appreciate y'all. Y'all empowering me. You got me. You pursue. Right. You motivate me to keep doing what I'm doing. And obviously what we doing is obviously working on some spectrum, some algorithm, something is gaining traction. If it wasn't gaining traction, then guess what? No one will be here. And I'll just be talking to myself for whoever would listen. No one would be here. This would just be a dead ass channel. People would just come across and nah. Nah. Simple. Just like when you come across, be like, hey man, hit that like, follow, subscribe, share. You know why they tell you? Because they gotta tell you these are key words that have to fit inside the algorithm. Notice how we have closed caption on the screen? The algorithm reads that. That's part of the learning model. So they could try to interpret, especially with YouTube now, because they have something that they're bringing out called audio dubbing. So they're trying to take what I'm saying to you, translate it into multiple languages, so that way they can appease a worldwide audience. That way somebody from France can watch the show. Because we got people from France. We got people from Indonesia. We got people from Brazil. People from Australia, the UK. We even just got somebody the other day that tapped in from freaking Iceland. Iceland. Was like, damn. Damn, we doing something. We got Iceland in the building. I don't know nobody in Iceland, but now I know somebody that, done subscribe, and we have a chance to build a relationship with the person. I always wanted to go visit that country. Right. Make relations with this person so I have a reason to go out there and visit. Like Miss Crystal, hey, I ain't never been to California. I've been that way so many times and never been that area. Show me around. Right, show me around. If you stay in a nice ass area, show me around. Don't bring me to the hood. Don't bring me to the hood. That ain't my type of feel. I pop up in my own hoods. Where I'm already knowing that. Why want to come to your hood after gain acceptance and all that? I don't want to come in your hood. I don't even want to take money out of your hood. Right. I'd rather shout y'all out. Rather shout you out, be like, yeah, such and such, they mans and all them shout out this area. Yeah, see? Ain't gonna do no stupidity, idiotic, dumbball stuff of, yeah, well, you know what? Let me just go ahead and say screw. And you, and it pertains to everybody. No. Nah. I ain't doing that. This might be like a long series because I didn't even think that we had to reprogram everybody. That's why I see it as reprogram everybody. We gotta do it by the numbers. Because everybody's just having like mental health crisis online. And it's crazy. And it'd be so funny sometimes that it's sad, you know? Sometimes when I'm feeling sad, a laugh might escape and shit, you know. I'll be laughing. And I'll be watching somebody and I'm like feeling sad. It's like, damn, please get offline. Please get offline. I'm thinking everything in my head, how can I knock this motherfucker offline? Right. I'm thinking in my head, I'm trying to figure out a technical term or something. Where's this guy at? Do I have something from him where I can pinpoint where he at so I can try and DOS his connection and take him off? Right, try to take him off the internet because he needs somebody right now. He's throwing out that red flag, red flag, red flag, red flag. Help, 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 help me, help me, help me. His audience started to notice it. They're just sitting there like, yeah, man, you know, he's such and such. Play my track, play my track, play my track. Play this. Hey, I sent you a cash app. Play my shit. Play my shit. That's what they thinking. And me and Grim just sit back and watch and be like, damn, yo, look at these motherfuckers. Damn. That's his mans? You treating your mans like that? But you want to come over and be homies with us? But you treat your mans like that? That's going to be a very, very hard relationship to see any kind of success come from. For real. That's a very hard thing. Like, shoot. We got people that watch our show that don't even fuck with most of the artists that even come out. And then we done bump so many songs from artists that don't even show up to our show. Now, I'm not talking about like anybody on like BandLab and stuff like that, because most of them guys, they hit me up. They hit me up through there. See, that's their way of communicating. And most of them I know, like I done talked to them like personally through like DMs, or we done been in a call and junk. So I know like some of these situations and junk, you know. Hey man, you know, I'm a nurse and I do like first aid work or whatever, or hey man, I do crash or whatever. So when you're live, I can't really tap in. I catch you while I'm awake. I'm saying most of our subscriber base at this time right now, they sleep. They sleep. Definitely sleep. But when they show up during the daytime. When we live during the daytime, they're there. So I don't never not nobody, you know what I'm saying? That's why I say we talk futuristic around here, you know what I'm saying? I don't just talk of the current time of what time it is right now. I talk futuristic because I want whoever's watching it on there to feel like they're inclusive into the conversation that we having, even if they're watching the replay, because everybody got opinions. They can be sitting at home and they're like, he got a point on that one. Because everybody likes to talk. Everybody likes to talk. So why not give people stuff to talk about? I'm not giving you nothing negative for you to go around and say, oh man, yo, this nigga slim, this nigga grim, blah 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 blah. No, we don't want that. We don't want that type of energy. So we don't even put that type of energy out. We just two guys that love hip hop. Well, he likes hip hop, old school joint. Me, I like music. I like making music. I like remixing, making new stuff. I like seeing and hearing other people's art. See, I'm a connoisseur of art. So when people send new art, I'm on it. You tell me you painted something, let me see. Let me see. I'm going to sit there and visualize the whole time you told me hey, what was it? We had Miss Crystal. She said, oh, I'm just painting something. And I'm sitting there the whole time for like 3 days straight. Sitting there, hitting on it, visualizing. It's in my head. What is she making? What is she making? And then when I seen the pictures, she sent me the one. And then when we check her post and we see that she had 4 of them, I'm like, damn. Damn. What? That look like acid right there. Damn, look at that one. I gotta look at this all kinds of angles because I'm seeing different shit every time I see it. Remember the one I showed y'all with the black paint and stuff? Where I say, yo, it look like the people? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Or somebody say, yo, I got this new joint. Oh, I got this new project. Or, oh, check out my new video. I get excited. I come on here and I'm like, yo, let's get it.
GBA Radio.
Uh-huh.
Turn the motherfucking speakers to the max. You're now in the mix with the baddest out there in the game.
It's that exclusive, you know what I'm saying? Worldwide premiere.
Worldwide premiere.
Ladies and gentlemen. You know how we give it up, know what I'm saying? That's why they come around here. You know, we ain't playing with them, man. We ain't playing with them. So go ahead and roll up with your roll up, pull up with your pull up. We about to set the vibes. They like this shit. Hell yeah, this nigga finally shut the fuck up. That's what y'all haters think. And I appreciate that I can think on y'all mind frame. Even know exactly what y'all thinking on these replays. We know who you be. And when y'all want to keep my name in y'all mouth, I appreciate all y'all because your biggest haters are your biggest supporters if you think about it. Wonder how? Because you keep their name relevant. Even in a joking manner or whatever, you keep them relevant. So you obviously still fuck with them to an extent. But us as human beings, we don't realize that. See, we don't forgot that. Forgot that whole philosophy. As long as you talk about something, you give it energy. Rather it's your old co-worker, co-host, former employee, rather you the boss or employee in the relationship. Former man, companion, partner, lover. You know what I'm saying? We get caught up in these things called emotions. And what they do, they cloud that brain of ours. And we've been spending all these years on this earth surviving. Every time a birthday come up, somebody saying happy birthday. Happy birthday for what? I just became a year stronger. I done survived the earth. I done survived the situations. I done survived all these predicaments that I done been forced to have to encounter. Because everybody know the world ain't a good place. We know that. That's why certain people come out and they got that light shine to them. Because they out here trying to do stuff to bring that positivity. They try to make this a better place. But we fuck it up daily with the stuff that we do because it's comfortable to us. And we don't realize how much we done messed it up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Talk to him. They ain't ready, man. They ain't ready to receive the information as it's being transmitted on a frequency that they can't even know how to tap into. Setting in motion, taking them on a different vibe on an interstellar planetary cruise. The way that we do, how we do, when we do what we do, can we just do it? So at this time, roll up with your roll up, pull up with your pull up. We got that BOBY. And we got that FYE with the BIC. Flick it at the end of the broccoli stick. And then I taking off for another one. Then we take off on another one. And watch, when we put this out, it's going to be the most watched section. It's always where we put the beats in the chop set. It's always the most watched. And we appreciate y'all. If you're interested in any of these beats and chops, know what I'm saying, hit me up. It's faster if you hit me up on the live. If we ain't live, hit me on the email. It's in the about section on the channel. slimballin2023@gmail.com. We also got the Chaz tag at the bottom, you know what I'm saying? Chaz tag Slim, CT15. If anybody want to send a donation, you know what I'm saying? We just gonna need to go put on all our most tore up clothes and give the people the worst party ever. So we look like we're in a predicament to where we literally need them funds that y'all might send in. That's what we're gonna do one day. We're gonna dress up like a hobo. And we're gonna come on here and be like, yo, we stole somebody's phone. We ain't ate in like 4 or 5 days, you know what I'm saying? Send us at least like $1. That way we can at least get a loaf of bread, some bologna, some ramen noodles, something. Make a little meal, you know. Because at that point, you know, our stomach might be touching our back. But hopefully, you know, we ain't got days like that. And I feel if you got an ass, you don't deserve it. And that's just my 2 cents on the issue. Let us know in the chat what you think on that. I know a lot of y'all like, hey, man, but what happened when you get up to the step to where you become a partner and you're able to get ad revenue and monetize? See, that's the thing right there, see? It's when. And even when it happens, we already at that part of life where I told you, if somebody sends us shit, we gonna put your shit up on the big screen. Thank you. Appreciate that, Grim. And my co-host invested back into the joint. Look at it. He don't see me watch me spend all this bread today on Christmas stuff and Christmas travel and all that. This man done send a whole hundo. Look at that. We got the 100 challenge coming up on Monday, see? So that already showed you right there that even my co-host is following the program of doing the hundo challenge every Monday. Telling you, Grim. They don't know what they playing with, man. They still out here talking all that cap and everything. They still showing off all the fancy chains and shit, knowing that you got a $30,000, $40,000 fucking note still on top of your shit. You don't own that shit yet. They showing up with the little rapper kit, money stacks and shit, know what I'm saying? Like we can't tell what the paper look like. Like we don't buy them same prop kits to shoot videos. Oh, we used to when we shot videos, you know. That's just some beginning level stuff. You know, we get these guys that's really out there doing it, performing. They pop one and they like, hey. And I'm like, yo, chat, you want to get smacked by a stack? You don't know what we're talking about, go check out that 100 challenge on the page, you know what I'm saying? That GBA Nation 100 challenge. And if you jumping in, you know, hey, it's due every Monday. See, I never told people, hey, send me that shit. See, I could have said, yo, everybody that's on my shit, every Monday, send me $1 from that 100. We didn't do that just because we knew it wouldn't happen. That's why we created the whole challenge. So we know exactly who's already in it. Because these people, they go in, they hit the email every week, and they submit their joints. And some people are like way further than me, and this is my own challenge. That's the wild part. That's the wild part. I done had somebody already show me $100,000. $100,000. I done had somebody else show me freaking $30,000, $40,000. Still had the bank notes on it. I done had people show me trap money already. About 2,000, 3,000. Even my homies that are local, they're inside the joint. You know what I'm saying? One of my homies, shoot, I don't count his pocket, but shoot, he hits me up every Monday. He's showing me a big ass knot. Right next to another big ass knot. Right next to another big ass knot. He's already on like freaking, about to be on like 9, 10 knots. Just doing this challenge. I done seen way more knots. I done popped up on here, bam. I done showed you my little envelope. I even got people that come over on my team. They signed the envelope. Got the key to the safe that's inside the room right here in the corner. All I'm saying? But we do all this because, you know, you got to lead with example sometimes. You got to. Even, hey, what they say, old dog can't learn a new trick? Yeah, it can. I done seen dogs at 16 years old. I done taught them how to sit and do a whole bunch of stuff. I don't believe that philosophy. I just believe that you didn't put the time in to try and provide that corrective action or that guidance or instruction to get them on the right path. That's all it is. And then a lot of people shoot themselves in the foot. Trust and believe, if I take, you know what I'm saying? If I take the time out and I come and rock with you and I send you some stuff that I believe is heat and you don't do anything with it, or you say, nah, we don't want it, then I'm going to respect that. You know, because everybody entitled to their own opinion and with their own audience and such and all that. And when they are, you give them exactly what they get. You feel me? Give them exactly what they get. But then when they just disrespect, hey, just cut them off. Cut them off. Especially internet. Cut them off. Couple button clicks. Unsubscribe. Take back your like if you want. Hit them with a dislike. Show your discontent. And then bam, it's done. But then see, with this modern age in these communities, see, everybody keeps beef alive. They think it's a beef, but it ain't a beef. You know what beef is? Beef is somebody has to die. That's beef. Somebody has to die. Something violent has to happen. We don't see beef on a major scale. Y'all remember Drake and Kendrick? Right. What happened? Kendrick, one of his people got shot, right? At his shit. At his house. Not saying it was from the opposite side or whatever. I don't know all the facts. But it's just a fact. Your location got dropped and you became a target. We seen the same thing in Full Showcase with Pop Smoke. Addy got dropped. What happened? Gang ran down on him. I always thought one set was one set. Apparently not. Sets got fractions. And different organizations inside the sets. So, I ain't one of them members. Y'all know my gang, USMC. Right, biggest gang out there. They got all the other gangs that merged with them. Right. Then I got my little gang in the neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? The animals, nature. They fuck with me heavy too. Except for the rain, me and the rain be beefing sometimes, I'll get somewhere and then he just want to pour on me and I'll be like, you dirty, man. You know what? Go ahead. You got to do your job, man. I can't even be mad at you. I'm going to just get away. You got to do your job. Everybody else, right. You think of stuff like that on the spectrum like that of how I think and shit, man, you a small equation to something way bigger operation that's going on. So it's like our frivolous problems and shit is brought about by us, the company we keep most of the time. But we create the problem for ourselves. It's messed up. It's messed up. Because it's common. It's so common. Why is it to hate something that's so common than to love it? Why? Like, man, I seen a science article that said that it uses way less energy for you to fix your face into a smile and pass off a good emotion to somebody than it does to scrunch your face up and express hatred, mad, or anger. You know what all have to happen for you to express anger? Your blood got to start moving faster. Adrenaline got to speed up. So basically, you going in a straight fight or flight mode without realizing it. For what? You're going to kill yourself faster. That's what get me. You're going to end yourself, unalive yourself, finish yourself off faster of the borrowed time that you got because of somebody else or something else that you don't like. And we see it daily. I think people, and my philosophy, I believe everybody go to hell. Everybody go to hell. Shit. When the boy Jesus died, his ass went to hell. It tells us so. Tells us so. He wasn't no special than us. Only difference was his dick didn't go inside his mama and the nut got bust in her for him to be just like us. Something celestial came inside her womb and, she had to push him out. So she missed the whole cycle right there of having to go through bullshit. Until later on in life, she had a husband and shit. Pumped out mad kids after the boy Christ. Pumped out mad kids. He had mad brothers and sisters. Not from his daddy, from his mom. Because he wasn't born from his dad. Man, dad, anyway. So they already told me right there that something is. And you know how they always try to hit you up with shit and you try to ask like a pastor on it and shit. And then they like, oh, you speaking blasphemy and shit. Well, bitch, answer the question. You know what I'm saying? So, if the creator seen us so fucked up that he said, you know what? I done cursed you. I done drowned you motherfuckers. I done dropped meteors. I done let all kinds of shit eat y'all for years and shit and all kinds of shit. But I still fuck with y'all. I still ain't gave up on y'all yet. I'ma send something to me to you. And y'all fuck it up. Right. I send something to me to you and you fuck it up and kill his ass. Just trust and believe. I believe right when we got cursed, I don't think everybody got cursed. I don't think everybody got cursed because people will keep good history knowledge in different civilizations. If you put the story together, you have a pretty clear picture of some shit that people don't want to accept. You know what I'm saying? To where it's like, you said somebody supposed to save us and set us back on the path of love and shit, and we done slain his ass. And then us in the current time, we're being born and told to accept everything that the book is telling us and straight fact and not question that shit by the elders. It's always the elders. You know, they always say, listen to your elders. When most of the time, they got the information wrong. Then when somebody starts finding out, hey, what you've been telling us was wrong because this is what it should have meant. Now it's open for interpretation. And now somebody's opinion has to dominate the conversation. And if it doesn't, then you're at a disagreement. What does a disagreement lead to? Conflict. What does conflict lead to? Opinions, expressions, feelings. Feelings, that F word. Feelings. What did feelings do? Start to change up your whole moral compass of how you're thinking. Because you're revved up. Ready to crash out, not thinking. And it's crazy because somebody would say, and like, how you do something and you say, well, I didn't think about it. I just did it. Have you over there doing the people's the rock for wrestling shit. Have you doing his eyebrow and shit like. It smells like a jabroni is talking some shit. He's trying to open up a can of whip ass on his ass. You know how he gets there. Hell yeah. But it be like that. Like, yo, what? What? He said he did. He did it just because he did it. So you didn't think about it at all. That brain inside your head that's saturated in all that water with a mix of blood, that's pumping through your whole body, keeping them the lungs nice and moist, so when you breathe the air in, you ain't suffocating and shit, got you still functioning, able to get up, move around if you're functional enough to. You still hear your heart. And then it starts getting like, and then you're just like, oh yeah, I just gotta do something. Motherfucker, you goddamn borderline to a fucking heart attack and shit. And it always be like, and I can't always blame the young generation. Like, trust them, they definitely learning. They're learning. See, this is your generation to learn. Me, I'm at that unique position where I'm not an old head and I'm not a YN, but I'm caught right there in that middle so I can see and hear from both sides. Oh man, them old heads, they always hating on our art and stuff like that, and the way we do stuff, you know what I'm saying? And then the old heads, man, I like the song how it originally was and shit, you know what I'm saying? Back when I originally heard it. They just remixing and doing the same shit over that we doing. And then the white guys like, see, I told that old ass dude all on my dick and shit, and the old niggas like, fuck you, and then they like, fuck you, and then now it's a clash, and I'm just sitting there like, okay, so both of you got different opinion. I can see how he's crashing out because he don't fuck with your shit. Yeah, he like the original, but you know, there ain't, bro, it ain't really nothing new under the sun. Everything's the remix of the remix of the remix. It's the remix, the current remix. But then when you come on and you try to make it seem like, oh, this the hottest shit out there, when you're number freaking 9,000,000,001 on that joint, maybe the old head got a point. But then old head, hey, you don't live some years. You get aggravated way faster nowadays. You already probably entering golden age, so you know you just trying to calm down and chill. You ain't with that crowd right there, so we can say your opinion and stuff like that. It ain't for you. Different strokes for different folks. Got you, but you know you can be sympathetic also, because most of the old head they come off and they give respect to everybody when they don't have to. Don't have to. How you gonna pop up the VFW and say, hey, I don't like nothing in here playing, play my shit. And they're like, everybody know this guy? I think he might be lost. They're gonna look at you like, anybody know this guy? He might be lost. Where's his grandma and grandpa? Done brought this youngin' up in here, talking all crazy. Talking all crazy. You might have one in there that checks your ass. You know? We need some more of that, you know what I'm saying, back in here. You know what I'm saying? Old head, man, y'all need to bring back that style of that old school whip your ass, you know? That old school whip your ass. You know, when they whipped your ass, they put you the fuck down. Right, that was that ass whooping that you got that you don't even remember going to bed. None of that shit. You just woke up in the morning, starting a new day, knowing that ass whooping was still lingering on you. You go to school acting a fool or something, your ass still sore. You sit down in the chair and you're sitting in there all day like this, like, damn, bro, what's wrong with you? Man, I don't even want to talk about it. God damn, my ass is still fucking raw, man. Fuck. Goddamn, mom and pop done fucking put it on me. Grandma and grandpa done put it on me. Right. I remember first time I ever cussed in front of my grandmom and shit. She taught me a valuable lesson. She went and grabbed some kind of thick ass fucking syrup shit. Grabbed some kind of thick ass syrup shit on this motherfucking big ass fucking spoon and gave me that shit. Oh my gosh. I can still remember the. Give me a second. Boy, that shit. That junk just had this, man. That junk was so foul, and it worked for a while. And then I went right back outside after a couple weeks, and we're doing it again. I man, hey, told you like my pops, man, he was on me. You know what I'm saying? He was on me. When I first met that man, he just came back from Vietnam and shit, man. He wasn't the type of person you wanted to fuck with. Calisthenics was his way of discipline. He didn't believe in whipping you with no belt. Put your hands on the wall and get hit and shit like that. Hell no, he would break you the fuck down with calisthenics. Push up 6 inches. Run in place. Drop back down. You doing that junk for hours. I remember I get out of school and I done fucked up in school that day. You talking about getting out for the bus at like 3:45. I'm doing calisthenics till it's damn near dinner time. Just enough time to get homework done, go shower up and take my ass to bed. I'm feeling like Goku after he just got his ass whipped. Damn, he's trying to fucking kill me. God damn, I can't even move my fucking arms and shit. I'm gonna just go here and just lay here tonight, shit. Yeah. But hey, that was his way of making a man. You know, I was frail and skinny. You know, I was frail and skinny. I was a little screen beam man. I liked to fight at that time, you know, but I was screen beam man. My punches didn't do much of nothing, but I could throw them and connect. But that was his way of like trying to toughen me up, put discipline in. So it was like, you know, I respect the man to a point at that, you know. But shoot, he had hit me the one time, man. I sat there cussed in front of that man. Oh man, he made me pay for that. He didn't put hands on me. That's the wild part. He sat there and laughed and he said, "Oh, you want to be a man, huh? Want to be a man up in my shit? I got something for you." He went up, pulled out this motherfucking bar of soap and shit. It looked like a commissary bar of soap. Had me clean the whole crib and shit, dog. You talking about corners, a dusting. Like, yo, at one point, bro, I had a toothbrush cleaning the wall. Segments of the fucking wall with a toothbrush. It was taking probably about an hour per wall. And there was mad fucking walls in the house, especially with stairs and shit. Then he talking about, gave me a bigger brush, talking about hit the scuzz brush and hit the stairs and shit. Then go back down the rails, hit the rails, and then polish the chrome on the stairs for the shit. And the apartment had like some fucked up ass stairs. So you sit there trying to clean some stairs, and every time you sweep, it look like a piece of that shit broke the fuck off and shit. He know it was redundant, but it was a teaching lesson. The whole time I got I got that fucking non-dissolving goddamn bar of soap inside my goddamn mouth the whole time. Whole fucking day until dinner time. I didn't even want dinner that night. I tasted that bar of soap for I know at least 2-3 days. I couldn't get that shit the fuck out of my mouth. Lucky for me, it was a weekend. And boy, it could have been worse if I had to go to school because shit, I knew he would have had me in school sitting there in front of all my peers with a big ass bar of soap in my mouth, looking around. And he was the type that, yo, like he was on education, don't get me wrong. He was on some education shit. Like, yo, my grades start getting bad. He did the same thing I told you I did with my nephew. We pull up at the school, take the day out, and we sit right behind you in class. Does anybody know the answer for raise your hand? Slim, you know the answer? Let you say the wrong goddamn answer. That man had fast hands. I told you he was Golden Glove at one point. You know what I'm saying? My pops was Golden Glove at one point. He had won a belt. So he got it registered on there. You know what I'm saying? You can look it up. Catch yourself recapping. You know what I'm saying? Like I tell you all the time, I ain't going to say no fake ass shit to try and bolster my position on nothing. But he was Golden Glove down in Florida, you know what I'm saying? And he had fast hands, man. That man just hit you with a quick backhand in the back of your head real quick. He used to call that shit paintbrush. Paintbrushing. He'll come across and be like, you never even see the hand. I remember one time he caught me. The chief was sitting right here. We in there with the principal and shit. Principal and all them. They talking about spelling me out. You know, chick done made me mad. She tried to put some gum in my hair. So I retaliated back. I used my pad and pen. I drew a whole little porno of her and my homeboy and shit. You know, she sitting on there. Quick little, flashcard, little comic books. I had it on there where, she sucking off the baseball bat. Me and him, we just on the baseball field, got big old giant nuts and shit with baseball bats sticking out for her shits. And she just blowing them and all kinds of shit. And the shit got called inside the class. They called for the parents and shit to come in. So everybody approaching that. They coming looking at my pops like, this son perverted and shit. I guess I was. I was only 9 years old at that time, you know. And then look, my pops asked me, had that asked me to ask me, talking about, boy, where you learn this at? My nigga, we don't have the scrambler box at the crib where if I go to the pay-per-view channel, when I flick 2 channels up, it's going to show me all these ladies and all these women on the screen and these guys doing all kinds of shit to these women right there. And my young mind with all these little, right, like my neighborhood, we had chicks older than us. And them chicks try to embarrass guys like us. You know what I'm saying? They used to try and embarrass guys like us. Because the chicks were older. They'll come around and shit, be like, yeah, you have to go play 7 minutes in the closet. And it'd be always the oldest chick. She's trying to instigate some shit. You know what I'm saying? She's trying to see some shit. Oh, yeah. Go in there and just pull his pants down. Oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. She orchestrated. Wasn't no shit that we got nowadays where motherfuckers are going back and telling this shit. You gonna go tell because the girl seen your shit? What? You gonna go tell somebody else that girl done seen your shit? Nigga, what? I be looking at these news reports every now and then, seeing school teachers and shit, and was like, damn, bitch, why couldn't I find you beforehand? Fuck. You want that good thrashing to put you down, good roll, good lay. Gave me that. You didn't have to go so down low to your student level. Right, I could have gave you all that. Like, yeah, shorty, you know. Now you on the list. I don't want to hit you up once you hit the list. Like, yo, that's trying to fucked up too. Like, yo, no shot at anybody that does this. Like, yo, I tried this before, you know. When I stayed down in North Carolina, like, yo, when they first started putting out the, the PDF list and shit, yo. I had dated like 2 women that were on that shit, man. I seen the one woman on the news. I looked at it and I said, damn, she really going that low and she don't look man, the woman looked amazing. You put a dime inside your head and the shorty had came over here on a work visa and shit from Costa Rica. She a citizen and shit now. But when she first came over, bro, you talking about a 20. A 20. Easily a 20. Came over and got caught with like a little 14-year-old. I'm like, what? After her little story, when we were talking and stuff, you know what I'm saying? I found her off the list. Because all them people are registered, yo, so they got to be documented. So I went on there and I said, yo, I'm going to shoot my shot. I'm going to hit the PDF list. Chatted with the woman. She was all cool with shit. Was all cool, and then come find out that what she did, she didn't do. Because she actually fought and got her shit removed. Her shit was speculation. The people's child lied because she had a relationship with the father. And the father got the kid to lie to try and save his skin and got that woman in trouble. And it's crazy because it took like mad years for the kid to get legal to come out and speak on what really happened and shit. But by that time, it's like the damage been done for years. Right. I ain't saying go out. Hey, now the kid is like a grown ass man, so fuck that guy. Fuck somebody's life up over a fucking lie. And a lot of people do that shit daily. Like it's fucking natural to you. Like it's natural. Don't lie right to your goddamn face. That'd be the wild shit. And it's like, damn. Where's my goddamn fucking blade so I can catch that fucking tongue and just slice that motherfucker? Right. What they say, what they used to say, if something causes you to do bad, ill-intentioned actions that cause you to sin, remove it from your body so you don't sin no more. Right. So some of these people need their tongues cut off, their eyes taken out, their ears cut off, stapled to their ass. They need a gay encounter from the same sex. Involuntarily. Yup. They need that grape. I think a lot of people need the grape. Because, you get grown-ass men on kid applications. Kid applications. Especially the game. Like, we can place a bet right now. I bet anybody inside my community $100 that within 10 minutes I can't find across any piece of software known in existence that you might not even know about. I could just launch it up, and within 10 minutes, I will find a grown individual or a person that claim that they grown, we'll call them adult childs, or grown babies, where that individual is inside of a thing affecting the youth on some kind of homosexual level. I know a couple apps where you can go on there, be playing the game, you can get inside of a full function virtual studio, get in there, spit with your peers, playing the game, and guarantee you within 15 minutes, you will hear the individual, whether it's male or female, you'll hear their partner of their lover, rather it's another guy, female, whatever the situation is, but you will hear them hyping up the flamingo shit. They will hype it up when this is their partner, instead of looking at their partner like, the fuck is wrong with you? Right? They need to be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Because I find it odd if I hop on a game in the middle of the night and I'm hopping on the game just to see how like a little studio is, see what beats they got or whatever, and try to do networking with them people on the game to push my collection of beats through to them. I'm saying give them opportunity, but now I come check out your community and I'm like, hold on, somebody inside the booth, let me go ahead. Because, I got special permission in some of these joints. I can go ahead and fly through the walls and just pop up on the outside of the wall while everybody else is inside the little booth, inside the box, and I can just sit there and float and listen and hear what they're saying. And you'll hear somebody come on and say, yeah, I'm going to run up in you, run up on you, give it to you the way I want to when I, yeah. I'm going to make you my new girl or something. And you're like, and then you hear the other people. And then most of it, you hear somebody say, man, who's talking that sus-ass shit up in this motherfucker? Because they waiting in line to try and get in front of the little microphone inside the booth, too. They're like, man, who man's is this? Looking around, and I fly through the wall. I see 40 people inside the little instance. And I'm like, hey, man, who man's is that? Who's spitting? Yeah, man, that was me. Yo, I got the hardest bars and shit. Nah, man, you'll just fucking download in the closet case ass motherfucker. Oh, man, you ain't spitting no shit. Bro, I don't even want to come in here inside this environment after the fucking shit that I heard. See, you done turned my whole mission of playing the game into work. Because I'm going to sit here and I'm going to record all this shit. And then we going to bring it and report on it. Just to expose you people. And you know what happens? Most of them, they go ahead and they make a whole new tag or handle. Why? Because that tag is handle is burned. That's how effective we are. You know what I'm saying? They always say when you see something weird or disturbing, point it out. That was a philosophy I came up. My folks told me somebody put their hands on you, answer back in kind. But you also have a brain, the strongest muscle in your body. Make that work too. Now, of course, they were wrong because your back is the strongest part of your body, but your brain constantly exercises too. And if you think of it like that, if your brain actually exercises and it's constantly pumping blood, how is motherfuckers getting stupider? It's like we're in an encore sequence of a movie with fucking Dumb and Dumber. Remember Dumb and Dumber where they brought the two guys in? Right. They don't be hearing us though. They don't be hearing us. We're gonna lose my subscribers off for this discussion. We don't really care though. We don't care. What I always say, Grim, just for us to have one person that even showed up, even subscribed, even followed the motion and shit, we don't win. So it's like if people come and go, how are we losing? We already achieved our goal. We set it so low to where we couldn't be disappointed. I said if we get at least one person that taps with me at least East Live, that's cool. I at least got somebody that I can have a dialogue or conversation with. If they don't talk back, then that's on them. A lot of people are shy. If you're watching from your TV, it's real hard to tap back when you ain't got a chat box on your TV. That's why I be telling a lot of these people. They do a whole poll system, and I'm like, hey, bro, you know people that watch YouTube at home, when they're watching your show, most of the time the tally doesn't even tally up. It asks for the final count of how many seen it, but it doesn't tell you that people are actually at home watching you. And then they crashed out and they're like, ain't nobody come over here. Nobody give me no money. Be appreciative that somebody does send you something. That's the end message, you know? Pretty appreciate that somebody took their hard-earned money that they had to go and fucking labor and shit or do unnecessary shit that they want. Be happy that they even share with your ungrateful ass. You feel me? You shouldn't even have somebody say, oh man, I got paperwork on you. How much I done sent you? Because you want to turn around and now they gotta go do paperwork on you. And then bring it to the people. And now you just looked in a bad light because they're like, damn. That's how you did one of your biggest supporters? It's all right. That's all right. Because guess what? While they're doing all that, and they're worried about just the bare minimum, it's like a Where's Waldo picture. You know, he's only in the scene, but there's so much extra stuff going on inside the scene. They don't see all that extra stuff. They just looking for Where's Waldo. Not all the other stuff, all these different avenues. I done dropped so much tea on y'all on this right here that boy, I should have just labeled this Slim Dropping Game Cookbook as the catch bait or whatever, clickbait title. Slim spilling right. My name ain't even really that big just yet. Know what I'm saying? Y'all making my name big. So my name just ain't big enough just to use off the strength of it. Know what I'm saying? But when it gets like that, just drop it and say, well, you know, this is their opinion on it. It's not their opinion. Not their opinion. No way, sir, Bob. They don't say, hey, I heard. They say, no, you assume they spoke. They don't do it like that. Oh, such and such and such and such and such. Let me go tell my boy. Hey, let me tell you about this real quick. Hey, y'all. I don't know if you heard this, but hey, don't tell anybody else. Know what I'm saying? Don't tell anybody else. Because if they know, they might start winning. But nah, you know, we wish them all success. But hey, when they're on the downcline, we can't help. We just so happen to pop up. Your community rock with us, and you know what they do? They said, well, you know what? He's undeserving my attention, time, money, whatever. Let me go over to somebody else that we feel deserve it. And guess what? We here. We here. We here. Why do you think we shout out so many different organizations? Because they rock with us. We never said that we weren't part of the organizations. We never disclosed any of that. We didn't never say it. We just tell you, you know, shout out, salute, you know. We ain't gonna reveal our hands. We like to bring it to you when it's time. That way, when y'all see it and it happens, and then when we can trickle it down to y'all like, my nigga Slim. Uh-huh. Hopefully, I hope you don't see me as, a nigga. I'm far from it, I don't even really like saying it. I just use it in the term of when it's applied or in the cortex or context, my bad. The context of describing what it actually means, an ignorant ass person. We see him. Don't just look at somebody and say, well, he's melanated, so I'm gonna just call him it. They try and trigger a response. Two things gonna happen. You're gonna get your ass beat, and the second one, you're gonna get your ass beat. I don't care what kind of card or pass you gave it to it. I still yet to see a card issue. When did they get that out? Did it get lost? Did they write it on a certain section of your birth certificate? Because everybody got one. I didn't see no section, no invisible lines, no fine print, no small text saying, hey, you were born on this date, this date, this date, to such and such and such and such. Of this day of the Lord in this year, and around approximately this time, at this location, and as of this day, this is what your name will be. And everybody sign that paper and make that agreement, and then guess what? That's what your name is. And then you grow up with that same name. So hopefully your people gave you a good ass name, a strong name that you didn't grow up being harassed off of your stuff. And if you did, then shit. You should be stronger than, like, man, if you've been bullied and jumped, man, you should be stronger than anybody else. Because you had hardships inflicted upon you that were probably unwarranted. And you see, most of the time when people get bullied, guess what? They do good. They do good. Top execs and stuff like that. They go get the job in the big office, pull up in the big fancy cars. Go blow money just because they got money to blow. Why? Because that's your way of getting back. And then when they see you working your little 9 to 5, they can sit right there and gloat. And gloat. They got every goddamn right to. Because now the table's unturned. That's why I always be like, hey, man, watch how you treat everybody. That might have been the guy with your blessing right there. He might have knew something that would have helped your position. We don't think like that. We don't think like that. Because it's too easy. It's too easy. If it wasn't, if it was so hard, like, what do you think? The easy stuff in life is the stuff that we avoid? Because the time's hard, we're so quick to get a shortcut. Oh man, I got to get this tree out of my yard. It look like it's gonna fall on my house. So I'm gonna either sit here and procrastinate. I'm gonna debate rather than pay somebody to do it. Or I'm gonna just say fuck it and see what happens. Most of the time, it's fuck it. I'm gonna see what happens. And then when that shit falls through your house and you're in there asleep, and then we watch it on the news. Good evening. It's Slim Ballin here, and we're here with the local news. A local tree done fell on its resident while they were in their house sleep. We're going to the scene now. Yeah, we're here on the scene. It's kind of hard to hear, with all these fire engines and stuff, So apparently the tree happened to fall over. And hold on, give me a second back in the studio. What's that, man? Yes. Yes, the tree It's been there about a good 50 years in this community, and we've been telling them for the longest time, that branch right there look like it's gonna fall. We even sent brother and sister. They run the little local labor yard in the community, and they were gonna do it for free. Last Sunday, matter of fact, they were gonna do it free right after the creator. Yes, indeed. He woke me up this morning, yeah, and oh, I'm sorry, I just get stuck up in it, seeing the good outside, and yeah, so they came by on Sunday right after we done had you gotta come up and show, baby doll, how old ladies be talking and junk with it. But hey, you gotta show up on Sunday. I know I'll see you in there. Hey, they made some of that good spaghetti at the church, and you're gonna be like, spaghetti and French fries. Man, fish. What? And I'm about to get tore up during service because they gonna bring around the little wafer crackers with the wine. What? Doing communion? Yo, it's a party up in there, yeah. She be like, oh well, brother and sister, they done came by. The whole church came by and they said, hey, we go ahead and take it out for you, we concerned for you. And you know what he said? He said, bon humbug all y'all. That's what he said, bon humbug. Like Scrooge. I know what's going on. I'll get to it. Honey, that storm outside, it's not looking so good. Oh my gosh, that tree is really shaking bad. Don't worry about that tree. It ain't doing nothing. Look at all the storms that done came. That tree ain't happening. And then we got to hear about it on the news. After the fact. When you already had foreknowledge, had assistance, had the keys to the damn door of the whole kingdom. And most people don't realize that the shiny key is right there and they shit it away. But you know what? We there. You want to give me the key? Thank you. I appreciate that, key. Appreciate that. Keys open doors. So around here, we're going to try and get all the keys on the rings for everybody's door. Because then when opportunity comes, like I tell you, man, we don't want to miss it. Why? Why I want to miss it for? Why I want to miss it? Chance for advancement and stuff like that. I don't want to miss nothing. And if you're on that type of time where you want to miss it, hey, man, this might not be the spot for you, man. We different around here, man. We totally different around here, Like the man Kohal said yesterday, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say, shout out Crucial Conflict, you know what I'm saying? The Do or Die tour, man. Check them out in the city near you, man. They out there. We got the homie Quaalude, man. He out there with them too, you feel me? But yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, this like talk to me. It's talk to me. That's why I say, I had to bring it to y'all. You know what I'm saying? But check this out. You know what I'm saying? Check this out. This from the homie Kohal. Crucial Conflict, you know what I'm saying? Bring it to my community, you know what I'm saying?
Right now, the first time I was on Connectwork, like about maybe 2 months ago, Quaalude called me at the last second, and he said, "Can you get on?" And I was canceling on him. I told him, Quaalude, right now I'm really, really loaded with work.
Right.
But then when I hung up the phone, it dawned me, you can't, when opportunity knock,
you gotta go.
You might not have no time to react. You just gotta get up and do it. So I called Quaalude back and said, you know what? I'll put everything else aside. throw me on. Same as today. Like, I'm in the middle of working and stuff, but I knew if the brothers called me and they asked me for something, my word is my bond. And therefore, you have to act on it, because this may be something, opportunity you might be missing this weekend if you don't, get there. That's what I was about to say right now.
No, sad message, man. You never know when opportunity's knocking, man. You never know. You just heard the man right there, Chef Conutty, man. That's Uncle Beach fans, Hood Hierarchy. Got the call from the Connect work, homie Curlew. Know what I'm saying? And he was already thinking to blow him off, but then thought about it. Damn, opportunity. Hit him back, lay that up. Y'all tapping in with them, you know what I'm saying, Tuesdays and Thursdays, man, from like 12 to 3 o'clock. I'm going to just say 12 to 3, man. You know, they going longer and longer. I figure they go longer and longer, you know what I'm saying? So from 12 to 3, man, Tuesdays and Thursdays over on the Connect Work channel, man, here on YouTube. It's also broadcasted on the Facebook, also on the, man, they got so many platforms just like we do, man. That's the thing. Well, man, appreciate everybody that came out here and pulled up with us. You know what I'm saying? Pulled up with us. Another successful show done. Yes, indeed. Give yourself a round of applause, you know what I'm saying? Give yourself a round of applause, man. Hell yeah, man. Give yourself a successful round of applause. Son. Hey. You know what I'm saying? Just for a kicker like we do. Like we always like to do, you know what I'm saying? Just because some people like to go back and say that we be capping on some stuff and stuff, you know, just in case they ever go back and say that we capping. You know what I'm saying? We like to come with cold hard facts and stuff like that. Just in case. Just in case they do, you feel me? Just in case they do. A lot of people like to try and catch people clipped up and shit, you feel me? Let me get it on here real quick. Just in case anybody is curious, you know what I'm saying? Just in case anybody is curious, I want to know, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all can see that, but there you go. Just in case anybody want to come across my screen later and shit and say that we done had a cash tag on the screen and shit, asking for donations or something like that, we asked for $1 at the bottom of the screen just to see. And guess what? We couldn't even get that gold. So any of y'all that talk about, you know, send us bread and paperwork and shit, this is what you call proof or the theory and a hypothesis. And this is what you call the proof right there, because ain't nobody said shit. So y'all can say that we be capping and shit like that on like our shorts and shit like that, but we ain't never capping. But until next time, man, everybody stay blessed up out there, because shit, just to wish good fortune and stuff on to somebody doesn't cost nothing. Hit that like button, doesn't cost nothing. To share, donate, or whatever, doesn't cost nothing. To send some bread, we obviously see that y'all got tight pockets, so we ain't even gonna push it. But till next time, we see you later. GBA Radio.
now in the mix with the baddest out there in the game.